Pick the Nintendo Shack and pray. Frederick from Fire Emblem Awakening says, yo.
Greetings, Kablangs! Welcome to this week's episode of the Nintendo Shack Podcast, episode 428, Nintendo World Order. We're taking over the world, baby! We're here. We had a direct. It's E3 season. There's games.
There's games. So many games.
We're here to talk about it.
We are.
Let me tell you something, brother.
Be my last Shack for a while, so strap in. It's gonna
What
be
a
good
way to
one.
go out.
I'm trying my best to catch up. I'm tired. Like entering the show, I'm tired. I've got alcohol. Like I'm working on it. So just give me like 20 minutes. But boy,
I want to
Need
say
my
something.
coffee. Say something.
I love it. Let me give props to the Shack community because they gave the energy to this direct that it needed. Because boy, a lot of you motherfuckers hot takes out there were fucking trash.
Well, guess what? I have not really heard a lot of discourse because
There's some crazy things being.
Listen,
Yes,
I
there are.
was
Yes, there are. I was like,
deathly ill in bed this morning, and
no.
so I was able to watch it before I was able to feel better enough to go into work.
Nah, Shack Discord was lit. We were having
Great.
a grand time earlier today.
So I went to work, and it was busy, and then I had my 4th grade move-up ceremony that I had to do. So I literally just got home like an hour ago, and I haven't really had time to look online at the discourse. So I'm so excited to hear what you guys thought of everything, because my only opinions are my own that I had from this morning when I watched it, which feels like 3 days ago at this point.
don't.
I don't think it's that bad. You know what? I don't want to interrupt you. Delvin, you say what you were going to say.
I've seen, I will say this. I've seen some absolutely beautiful videos of the big people, like with the big reveal and them like tearing up, crying
Oh,
because
yeah.
how much
There's a lot of
that
that.
game meant to them.
Mhm.
And I was like, that's fucking awesome.
Delvin,
Like,
I cried.
It made me tear up. Like seeing people react to a game like that,
You hear that jingle, and
Yeah.
it's just like heartstrings.
and it made me remember how much I love fucking gaming
Because they
and
know
how
what,
important it is. Like
they
you
know
see
what
people
they're
like,
doing.
oh, this is what this is like.
There are some hot takes. Since you brought it
Terrible
up,
takes.
we can talk about
Garbage
it.
takes.
I don't think they're that bad. Some of them this direct wasn't perfect across the board. There's a lot of
No.
weird shit that happened in this direct. Guess
Yes.
what? That happens in every direct. Sometimes it's our favorite things about the direct
Yeah.
is the weird shit that occurred. But I will say I saw some takes, and the ones I'm referencing are mainly in the gaming media, and not like 3, like 12, that I honestly feel like trying to be like, I realized I'm biased, and that's what our fucking show is. So like we were hyped because this is the Nintendo Shack. That's what we are.
Correct.
But that notwithstanding, I'm seriously when I say I don't think this is influencing what I'm about to say. Just a lot of pick-me energy out there today.
Yes.
A whole lot of everyone's excited, so let me come up with something that's exactly what it looked like. And the reason that I say it is because I've seen these same people cry at logo reveals for games that didn't come out for 7 years. Like,
Yes.
there's so many people like, I can't believe they didn't show us more. It's like, it comes out in 6 months. Like,
yes.
I think we're going to see more pretty soon. And the way that I saw people cry about the Metroid Prime 4 logo, the way people lost their minds when Shenmue 3 got a Kickstarter, the way people lost their minds when Final Fantasy 7 was announced, and then it came out, was in 3 games and everything. Like, I mean, I understand that you want more. Guess what? They also know that you want more. But typically when a game
I think that's why they did it that way.
Of course, when a game is announced, they usually they're not all God of War, you know? Like the game, it comes out immediately, like it is imminent. You know, I think there's a little grace here. Like, damn.
I kind of feel like this kind of had the same energy as PlayStation Year of Dreams type of thing.
It did. No,
Like the same energy.
My big takeaway from this, and I want to be clear, not all of these games are for me. But
Yeah.
my big feeling about in total watching the Direct overall is it felt like the Switch 2 arrived today.
Yes.
Like it became like it's always a thing for Nintendo to have a Nintendo Direct where we see the 2 or 3 Nintendo games followed by a bunch of ports of old games. That's the Switch's entire lifespan. Today, we saw big multi-platform AAA games get unveiled and announced at a Nintendo Direct.
Yes.
Good, like, remember the days when we were excited when Doom came, like 2 years after Doom came out? Like, we're so far away from that, and people are like, could have showed more. It's like, shut the fuck
Exactly.
up. That is so lame
I don't know if
to
you
do
remember
that
this.
today.
The Year of Dreams thing that PlayStation had, there was a lot of duds in that too.
I was letting you know all about them.
Yeah.
Listen,
there
there
was some
was-
great games announced. But
There
some
was
duds in
only
there.
one thing in this Direct that I was looking for, and they delivered.
Yeah, like it. They're not all for me. They're not all for you. They're not all going to be for everyone. But it had to be 3 things here for everyone. They showed like 50 games.
and that
There's
was my
so many games.
and that was always my thing that I loved about when PlayStation was like rocking and rolling. You may have not liked everything on there, but it had something for everyone there.
It really
And this felt like that.
it felt like they arrived. Like this is
Yeah.
they were. It's been a long time since Nintendo felt like they were leading, not the gaming industry, because the Switch was huge, but like leading the gaming conversation,
Yes.
like leading it, not following it. It felt like we've been trailing forever. We were excited when we were like, we're getting Resident Evil the same day.
Yeah.
It's like, how far have we come in 3 years, let alone 10 years? How far has the Switch brand come since it launched in 2017?
Yeah.
Like, I don't think all of these games, most of these games actually in this Direct, I don't think are for me. That notwithstanding, I still think this is maybe one of the better Directs Nintendo's ever had.
I agree.
Like it's
I would
just hard
say
to
I would
compete
say
with.
overall it was a good Direct. I don't think it was one of the best ever as far as like because I really think of it as like first party games.
Sure.
But like I think as far as third party games, this was an excellent one. I think if you had called this a partner showcase, it's like a 10 out of 10 partner showcase. I think it was a very good first party showcase.
Yeah, I mean, I'm with you. I understand if you weren't going to do. I just think in totality,
Yeah.
this Direct is just like if we were to create a rubric and check them off, I think this Direct would score very high. It just kind of has it. It just kind of has everything. It has everything you're looking for. It had the one more thing. It had surprises, lots of first-party content, extended games, DLC games, ports of old games, brand new games, like big trip. That's the thing that I've heard most often after Nintendo Directs, where people are like, "Where are the big games?" Well, the big games showed up today.
My biggest criticism was the order that they showed things. I thought was weird.
There were some
Yeah.
bizarre moments in this thing. I'm excited to talk about them because there were a
Yeah.
few times I was like, "What?
Should we jump?
What
just
is that?"
Jump
can,
right
yeah.
into it.
Yeah, so Delvin, you have a heart out at 11, so I want to start with the big stuff first. That way, in
Let's
case
go.
we gloss over, we don't get there. So first and foremost, Legend of Zelda. Nate the Hate was right. Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time will be reborn on Nintendo Switch 2, and it's coming 2026, they said. We got to see, we heard narrator.
Wait,
We
who
saw-
changed my name to Big Sexy?
I did, because it's an NWO thing. Just roll with
Oh,
it. You're good.
okay.
You're
And you're
definitely
Big
big
Sexy.
sexy. Yeah, like
Okay.
100%. It matches.
Yeah.
Okay.
I am Hollywood Delvin Cox, the old one.
I'm the bad guy. Yeah.
Sorry.
So
and Nate, we trust.
we heard narration. There was a tapestry. We saw, obviously the story comes through as a boy in the woods doesn't have a fairy, so on and so forth. We get a shot of Link sleeping, and then it fades away. And like it's a huge teaser, but we've seen
2026.
we see what the art style is. So we now have. I mean, it looks a lot like a lot of these Dream Unreal Engine remake videos that we're seeing, and maybe
Yes.
I need to see more. I wasn't like, oh my god, but I was blown away because we've talked about this since the Nate the Hate thing dropped. I didn't think they would ever do this. Like, I'm kind of stunned that they were like, yeah, no, send it.
It's pretty clear at this point that, and the fact that you're right, they showed very little. And that is a big criticism of people saying, well, that was it. We didn't see any gameplay. We didn't see a longer cutscene of, what we're actually going to be playing. But I think what we did see says a lot. Mm-hmm. Like, they just starting off with the voice, like we get voice acting. To me, I think that sounded like it could have been your favorite character, Kabura Gabora. Yep. I think he's going to have a lot of narration in this. It seems like they're going to be going a lot more into, I think, the lore of the story of Ocarina of Time. Everything, I think, was just very alluded to or implied.
Is that a cutscene? Is that like the opening cutscene? Do we see something like that? Or
I think
do we
so.
think that was
Probably
a trailer
so.
just made?
Yeah.
I think so too. So if they're going to tell the story, we're going to get these really cinematic vignettes. Like that's really exciting.
Yeah,
it's really exciting. Like, oh my god!
I think it's going to be fully voice acted in the cutscenes.
Yes.
I saw grown men crying, tears of joy, and it was fucking beautiful. It was beautiful. I was like ecstatic. I was like happy for them because this was like their moment. Like, hey, this is the game we wanted, and like people are like this is the game of my childhood. And it's coming back. Like, yeah, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
I will say the big reveal of like what it looked like, you don't get those moments very often. I'm thinking, that we're going to be remembering that moment the same way that we remember that first shot of Hyrule of Breath of the Wild and, just that first look of what is this game going to look like? You'll never get that first impression ever again. What we first saw was like, I remember where I was when I first saw what the new Zelda looks like, and that was that today. And, I do want to see more of what it's going to look like gameplay wise, because you talked about that Unreal Engine kind of feel. I am a little worried because I've always said I hate that style. I hate how like creepy it looks and like how like the movements look. But I feel like all of those videos that we saw of like those Unreal fan projects are just fan projects.
Yeah,
they're just hobbyist things. They don't have.
Yeah.
So while it looks kind of like that kind of glow and darkness to it, I have much bigger faith in Nintendo that it's not going to look very uncanny. I think that it's very telling to us that it's not just a remake like the 3DS version was, that it's going to be a full reimagining, that they've built every asset completely from scratch, that we're going to see more detail, like in his tunic. You could talk a whole Discord about just what he was wearing in this trailer.
And it is blending, like it's still cartoony, but you can see materials and things lean a little bit more realistic. So it's kind of going for a halfway, I think, approach to both of those so they can appeal to like maybe both fans. I was wondering, the only time I had a thought today watching, and I was like, I wonder, could the visual style change at all if you become an adult? Like, could it become like slightly more realistic and slightly less like little cartoony? I don't know why I had that thought. It was a random thought I had when I was staring at that scene of him sleeping in the bed. I was like, oh, you could play with this a little bit.
The one thing, and like I said, I haven't seen like a whole lot of discourse, just very little since I got home. A lot of people are talking about how big his head is.
Yeah.
And I think, that's kind of the cartoony that you're talking about, like that it's not exact realistic proportions. I think it's supposed to show that he's a child. He's a little baby boy about to go into the world. Like, and I think we're gonna see he doesn't fit in. It was not very, I guess, as jarring when you're playing the original game that he looks similar to the other Kokiri body type wise, but I think they're going to make him look different this time, that like he's getting a little bit bigger than them. He's growing up when they can't. I think they're going to do a lot more with that in this game.
I'm wondering how much the look was made to maybe hearken or give some sort of nod towards the movie. And maybe they're just sampling a little of that realism just to kind of make that, that attachment.
Yeah.
But we won't know. And we won't know it. Like, they're going to have a whole Zelda Direct. They're going to have a whole anniversary Direct.
Yes.
In a couple months. Won't be that long. August, September.
Well, I don't want to wait till September, Donnie.
If I had to guess, I guess it's in September. But it doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to be. They could do the Nintendo Today thing. We could learn a little bit more, right? Like, there's a lot here, and it's not going to be that long. It'll be November before you know it. Like it'll come out in November, Hyrule. We won't have to wait for a direct till November. That would be way too, like, if it's coming out in 2026,
we need something before October.
Yeah, I expect
Come
it
out
to
same
come out.
day as GTA.
Fight
them.
Yep, it'll be their
I would
GTA
love
game
that, dude. I would love that.
Be perfect.
because people will buy both.
Yeah,
And they probably won't go same day, but if they wanted to, they would. I assume they'll go.
they wouldn't have a problem with going.
I feel like, if memory serves, I feel like the
It's going to
last
come out
couple
November
years,
19th.
Nintendo has had a game that's come out like the day after Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Like it's like they have like a big game that comes out like right after Black Friday.
I thought it was the week before.
That's
like,
what it always
Thanksgiving.
was. But I feel like the last maybe there was like 1 or 2 games that started coming after Black, but it'll be around that range. It'll be somewhere
My
in there.
vote is November 19th. Lock it in.
I would love to it'd be cool to see people buying both of those games. Like what a day.
Yeah.
GTA,
Like Barbie Heimer.
Ocarina of Time.
Like Barbieheimer, like Animal Crossing Doom. We can do some art of Link, stealing cars, shooting up people.
I can't believe they're doing this. Like I'm a very similar feeling to like Star Fox, but this is so much more than that. Like this feels like Nintendo. We talk about generational leaps when it comes to console generations. I feel like Nintendo just made like 3. Like what's happening? Like we went from, Kirby and Odyssey and Breath of the Wild to this, and it is like in Star Fox. I'm not sure if I played the Star Fox demo. That is something else that came out today, and like I understand that we're tracing the same footsteps that were walked before us, but man, this is nothing like Star Fox you've ever played. Like it's just insane. Yeah, I'm very caught off guard that Nintendo is doing it like this.
I'm very happy they're doing it like this. I'm very happy that Nintendo is being the standard now.
I've heard them talk for years about how much they like want to keep and cherish like the source of things, and in several interviews and comments, like I've started to get the impression that like they didn't like how much different like Wind Waker HD was, and so like I was really kind of just like I don't know. Like I don't know if they're gonna go that far. I was thinking like kind of like what Oblivion just did. Like it would be like a visual update on top of the old engine. It's like just seeing just this one scene. I was like, it's not that. No, they're doing the thing. They're doing the Resident Evil Final Fantasy VII thing. And do you think we're like there is an interesting point because they have remastered so many 3D Zeldas. Is this the next cycle? Is instead of Zelda remaster, like now we're just remaking them all moving forward?
Well, I think that this is I want to say this is a special case.
Zelda game.
I want to say this is a special case, but like
They're
all
all
3D
special
Zelda
case.
games are
Yeah.
special cases.
Because I'm thinking like maybe in between the new releases, we usually get a remake or a remaster, what we used to call remakes. And maybe this is the plan ahead is to, we're going to do Ocarina, and maybe by the end of the Switch 2, we get a Majora or something, and maybe by the next one, I'm not saying they're all going to come out, next year. It'll take generations, but like, is this the plan? Are they just lifting that page out of Capcom's book, and they're like, yeah, we can do that?
Yeah, it'll be a good plan.
It is a good plan. Like,
especially if you do the right ones, you do the ones the main ones that people will like Twilight Princess, Majora's Mask.
Mm-hmm.
I almost wonder if that's why we didn't get those ports of Wind Waker and Twilight Princess. Maybe they're like, damn, we should like just kind of step it up for, in a couple of years.
Remake.
I was going to say that.
Fucking God.
Looking like what people thought that
what it could have been. Oh my God. Oh, that would be insane.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
They can do that now. That's kind of crazy.
Yeah, they can. I'm ecstatic. I can't wait to see them. I'm reserving judgment like on the style on everything because we haven't seen it yet. Like you can't hate what you haven't seen. Let's see what it looks like with Sunshine. Let's see Hyrule Field. I'm more interested in the environments. I want to see the setting more than like the character doesn't bother me. Like I said before, we've done cartoony, Toon Link, cell shade. Like I've seen everything. So like I'm fine. I'm more interested into like, but what's the place? What's the atmosphere? What's the vibe? If it's anything like these Star Fox cutscenes, like we're gonna, it's gonna be what a year, what a time to be a Nintendo fan.
Yeah, fantastic.
Anything else you guys would like to say?
I'm just happy for everybody who's getting this game, who's excited for this game, because I remember when I got that experiencing that moment with Final Fantasy VII.
Mm-hmm.
And it's with the same type of vibe where people are like, oh, they're doing Final Fantasy VII and it looks like this. Yeah, this is the same type of vibe. Like, this is amazing. You don't get that many moments in life like this.
No, this is a big gun. This is a generational. This is a decade-worthy remember thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a bookmark in time. You're going to remember when they remade Ocarina of Time.
Yeah.
And we still have the old one, so it's like, man, this is going to be sweet.
I posted a picture of, the comparison shot of that view of Link in his bed. Underneath, I put the view of him in his bed in Ocarina of Time, like the original. And it's almost like, I have been seeing it as that top one in my brain. Like, you just fill in the details all this time. And it's like, that's how you saw it as a kid. Like, you saw all those details. It didn't look like blurry textures back then. It didn't seem weird to you that he was sleeping in his boots and his hat, and it's just like, this is what you saw and imagined when you were a kid. And like, this is what some people's first, like, think of it. Like, you think everybody has played Ocarina of Time, but think of how many young people haven't.
Yeah.
And this is going to be their first experience with
Millions.
it. Yeah.
Tens of millions haven't, I guess. Yeah. And the hype
So
is going to
cool.
be there. The noise is going to be there. I mean, this is going to be a system seller. Oh, that's another thing. It's potentially another reason why they didn't show a whole lot today. We talked about that a lot because obviously there was a lot of people going, why didn't they show more? I was thinking in the Discord, throwing it out there for consideration, that maybe they don't want to completely drown out and overshadow Splatoon and Xenoblade just yet, and Star Fox, right? Like, I think if they had shown more, and it kind of already is, everyone's talking about Zelda anyway. Zelda's Zelda. But like, maybe not going full blown. It's like, let's give them a taste. You can all confirm and rest assured that it is on the way. And now the speculation begins. Everyone gets to talk about what they want it to be.
Yeah. I mean, you get all of that discourse of, well, what is the environment going to look like? And I want it to go in this direction, and I want it to go in that direction, and analyzing every little detail. People would do that anyway.
And that's going to build the hype. But also, they've signaled to everyone, anyone paying attention, this game is on the way. And if you want to be there, you have a chance to buy a Switch 2 before the price goes up. Mm-hmm. That's why I think the Zelda Direct will be after September. Because I think they're going to showcase, they're going to be like, yep, the price has gone up. People are going to write that. Boom. Zelda Direct. Nobody ever says anything about that price ever again.
All right.
Yep.
Yeah.
That'd be my guess.
We have a commenter who's says a longtime listener on Spotify, MakeOutHill22, says, this will be my first time playing. Oh, there you go.
Wow.
Yeah.
You are in for something special.
What a treat.
Yeah.
I told Josh, I said, I would like to replay the original.
I saw several people doing that today.
Yeah.
And when you say original, NSO,
no,
analog,
I am gonna take my cart and I'm gonna put it in the game.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll use the analog, but I don't know. I want to put it on the little CRT TV.
And well, sure. Either or. Analog's got all the CRT filters and stuff.
That's true. That is true.
It's good
maybe
stuff
I'll do
too.
that in the living room.
Yeah.
Just because I want to, obviously I played it a bunch of times and I remember the game, but like, I want to remember the game when I'm replaying it.
You just jogged my memory. I saw 3 specific media members go on and on about how they didn't. I'll get excited when they show more. I was like, show more of the game you've beaten 100 times.
Yeah.
Like, what are we doing? Like, sometimes it's like, guys, you don't even have to try hard. Go to their profile, search Final Fantasy VII, and watch them be like, "Oh my god!" Like crying and shit. It's like, this is redunk. This is redunk.
I was at my cousin's wedding this past weekend on Saturday, and he and his brothers, when we were kids, I have a memory of them teaching me how to climb up the chains on the drawbridge of the castle and walk along the top when it gets dark and nighttime, when the drawbridge goes up, and go get the rupees on top. And I thought that was so cool.
Oh yeah. It was the original Breath of the Wild. Did you know you could do this?
Yeah.
Hey, do you know there's a bottle under the lake?
And I think my hope is that this has brand new secrets to find. that it's the secrets
Yeah.
that you love and remember are there,
Oh,
that
yeah.
I can go to the top of the drawbridge and find those rupees, but I want to find new stuff
Seeing
too.
this screenshot, that's the reason it's not mind blowing, because it's not something like we haven't seen mocked up before. It's mind blowing because seeing it in reality means that they
There's
could do
possibility.
anything.
Mm-hmm.
They could do anything. I can't tell you. Are we going to play the dungeons out of order? I have no idea. Are we going to follow the same path before? Are they going to give us multiple paths?
Yeah.
Like pick and choose? Who knows?
Could there be another dungeon even? God
I'm
forbid.
positive.
Like
Could there be more dungeons? Could there be new characters? Who knows?
I would love new characters. And that's the thing. Playing the 3DS version, super faithful, loved it. But there were no surprises. It was the Zelda that you loved and known, and this is the best way to play it today kind of thing. But this is like
This is
room
different.
for... This is what Donnie, we were saying, like, this is what we wanted it to be. And I kept my expectations
I never
low.
thought they would.
I kept it
I thought it was
low.
a crazy. I was
They're
like, not
they're
like
definitely
that.
going to do more golden skulltulas.
Oh,
they're going to do
yeah.
more.
Yeah,
There's
see,
gonna be
that's like
so
it-
many more.
And they may, even if it's traditional, they can still add more in that in there. But where we are right now, it allows the imagination to run wild, because what we saw changes the game. It could be anything. And I'm excited. I can't wait to. Obviously, I'm excited. We could have just called this podcast Zelda Shack,
Really
but
could have.
I'm more excited than I expected to be. Like I'm abundantly excited. Like I didn't cry. I won't go that far, but I was just.
I cried.
I was grinning from ear to ear. I had a special moment today. My daughter posted in the family Discord for me. Dad, did you see this? I was like, looky there.
Yeah.
My
she's
daughter
back.
knew that the Zelda trailer came out today.
She's back.
That's reach. That's real reach. She doesn't know when anything gets announced. But Zelda made waves today. I'm very excited. Wow.
Love that.
We need a gold cartridge. I need a gold system. I need a gold controller. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I did I depleted my gift card today.
Oh, you did finally?
I did. Instead of, I was like, do I wait for the Zelda announcements? And to be honest with you, you guys know I've been sitting on this thing for like a year. And I was like, you know what? Even if these Zelda announcements come, I'd rather have the optionality to buy them anywhere than trying to buy them at GameStop. I hate shopping at this website. So today I just pre-ordered all the games. like all the game. I was like, you know what? Give me 9 of them and let's just get rid of this card and I won't have to buy any of these games and they'll just show up. So I pre-ordered, I don't know if it was 9. It was probably like 7 though. I pre-ordered a bunch of games today. So we'll go through them as we make our way through. Delvin, Fox McCloud got a new stinger. There's a demo out today, and we learned that VLAN Studios, I don't know how to pronounce that. VLAN Studios revealed as the developer. These are the Mario Kart Live team, and once thriving Battle Royale Knockout City.
Wait, what
That was
game did you
delisted.
say this is?
This is Star Fox.
Oh, Star Fox.
Yeah,
There's a demo.
there's a demo. I've played it.
Did you like it?
I loved it. I absolutely loved it. I'm very happy because Thursday morning, as I've mentioned a bunch, this is gonna be my last check for a while. I have no idea when I'm gonna get to play games. I'm very happy that I got to see it. So I'm not just sitting there at work watching everyone play it and like upset. I got to play it. In the demo, there's a training mode. You get to see the same cutscene that they showed before. The prologue cutscene was the word I was looking for, and you get to play the first level.
Yeah, it looks
You can-
beautiful.
It looks so good.
I'm gonna play
It's
the demo, but I
gorgeous.
don't think I'm gonna get the game. Unless I play Josh's copy.
I think that's totally fine. But it's like, yeah, it's Star Fox 64, but it not like any time you've ever played it.
I need you to get this game. I want them to make more, please.
He's like, listen, Becca, I don't ask much from you.
Look, I don't ask much for anything.
That's me and
People,
Metroid.
please buy this game.
Why Star
Yeah.
Fox? I think it's
I
gonna
want
sell.
more, please.
It's gonna sell.
I'll think about it. We'll see how much the demo convinces
Just
me.
like she thought about getting Mario Wonder.
I didn't think about that.
Oh,
Look
man.
at Josh. Josh, look at me. Look at me. If you want to earn my respect, get her to buy that game, Josh.
He's in the
Just
bathroom.
Josh,
I don't
just
think
buy
he's
2
watching.
copies.
Buy 2
Buy the
copies,
copy
Josh.
for her.
Yes. Put it in her goddamn Switch, Josh. Do the fucking right thing.
Super
I
glue that
wouldn't say no to that.
Look at me, Josh.
All
Make this fucking right.
right, Delvin. What would you like to talk about next?
I'm going to talk about the other big game that was announced.
Which one?
Kingdom Hearts.
Kingdom Hearts 4.
The other,
Brand new game.
the
Oh, it
other
was
year
so
spring
funny.
game.
They were showing the collection, the 1 to 3 collection, and one of my friends in my group chat was like, "It would be so funny if they announced 4 too, ha 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 ha!" And then they did.
My son did the exact same thing. Apparently, he scared the neighbors. He literally, as they say, he was literally scaring the hoes. He was in here screaming like the house was on fire because they announced, like, yeah, this is how it happens. This is the magic.
I don't even like Kingdom Hearts, and I was like, dude, that game looks great.
Yeah.
If you're a Kingdom Hearts fan, you've got to be over the moon
Yes.
about that. That
And
looked
they're
fantastic.
not cloud versions; they're
No.
full versions.
They announced it's coming day and date to Nintendo Switch.
And it was announced on a Nintendo platform.
That's huge.
Yeah.
Not on a PlayStation Direct.
Right.
Nintendo.
This is really big for everyone involved, but specifically for Nintendo. This is a big deal.
I think it's crazy that people have to rebuy it if they already have the cloud version on the Switch.
I agree. I wish they would just give it to you. I'm with you.
Yeah. But I've kind of realized that's just gonna be the thing.
I
We bought
mean,
those cloud versions and they're like, oh,
Switch
buy
2 is for the payers.
it. Yeah.
Like, if there's one thing I'm upset about, it's usually that. At least they're not doing the fucking Sega thing where they're making people buy it all over again.
Yeah.
That's what pisses me off more than anything, when you don't give anybody the upgrade path.
Yeah.
So at least they are at least doing that, because they could be like, we can't do it. And didn't they say in the stream there you can transfer your saves over if you had the cloud versions?
That's
think
good.
That's pretty cool, because I don't think I've seen anybody else do that.
No.
yeah, that
yeah.
is cool.
That's pretty cool. So yeah, their Kingdom Hearts collection comes over natively. I forget where it is, but it's out in was it October, I think.
I think it is October.
Yeah.
Maybe you do get it free if you have the cloud version. I didn't hear that, but maybe I missed it.
I think they said you have to upgrade. No, I remember them saying you had to upgrade.
Okay. That's still good.
Yeah, there is an upgrade path.
I'd rather that than rebuy.
Yeah.
Yeah, and even Nintendo's doing that. So again, the Switch 2 is for the payers. Like, they're getting paid. They're getting their money.
Okay.
Not everything is free. I do wish it was. So yeah, Kingdom Hearts collection October 8th. Kingdom Hearts 3 demo is out later today. You can play it right
Yes.
away.
Want to go to Fire Emblem?
Let's do Fire Emblem.
Let's knock out the big ones.
Fire Emblem is out September 17th. It does have its special edition big box. Comes with a steel book, an art book, these cards, some maps. Special edition is $120. Physical edition of the game is $80. Digital edition of the game is $70. Remember, Walmart is discounting all first-party games, so you can get the physical $10 cheaper at Walmart. And because you can do that, Amazon is matching Walmart. So both of them you can get it cheaper. I did pre-order the special edition. Somewhat begrudgingly. I don't think it's a great special edition. Like, I'm not in love with the box. I'm not in love with the contents. It's kind of
It's okay.
bland. It's okay. Special edition. It's like, okay. But I've said this before and regretted it.
Yeah.
And that is why I bought it, literally, for the old like, I have said that about Fire Emblems before and regretted it once I played the game. Like, so wholly regretted it. So I went ahead and pre-ordered that. Very excited I was able to get in. They did seem like they sold out pretty quickly. So the demand seems to be there, which I'm interested in, because I don't think they're doing a particularly great job of like trying to sell this Fire Emblem. I have a couple reasons. I've watched the trailer 3 times. I was telling our Discord folks, I think it gets better the more you watch it. There's a lot of stuff in there that's kind of happening in the background of all these flashy animations. So rewatching gave me a little more appreciation for it. But even then, there's a couple things that I think is kind of maybe fighting against it. It doesn't feel all that special. You know, it just kind of feels, I mean, it feels very derivative of Three Houses. Like, you can tell they're going for that you know, that space, that vibe, that design. And of course they are. That's the best selling Fire Emblem game ever. So like, I'm not even upset about that. It just doesn't feel very, I don't know, like newish or real shiny. And I think a part of this might be that it doesn't I think this game is a tough sell in a showcase with Xenoblade Genesis, Zelda Ocarina of Time remake, a Star Fox remake. Like, on the scale of all these games that were shown today, like, just visually impressive, this one is towards the bottom. It looks like a Switch 1 game, right? Like, it still looks like the Fire Emblem games of before. That said, obviously, I pre-ordered the special edition. I think it looks really good. I'm very into it. But more than a few people have shared some thoughts today in our Discord and on my Blue Sky. I've seen more than a few people who are like, I'm just not into it. And I feel like I kind of get it. I don't think they're going out of their way to really entice people. Also, they've shown us a lot of like the same thing. Like, we keep seeing the same kind of Coliseum and the same character. Like, they haven't really shown more of the game yet. So, yeah, little samey. I don't think it was a great showing.
It wasn't a great showing, but it was what you needed. This one of those big games people kind of like. Yeah, I don't think it's like, in a direct when you have so many big games already announced, like, Platoon Raiders, you have you have kind of Zelda being announced, and you have all these cool things. Like, there's a lot of stuff that was announced here in general. Like, this is fine. I feel like this is one of those things where, like, okay, here it is, but now we got to move on.
Yeah, and I feel like people are. Buy it. I think people are assuming that this is like filler, and it's like, that's crazy because it's a Fire Emblem game. And this one does, and I want to be clear, this game looks great. Like, visually, I think it looks great. It's very clean. It's so much better than Fire Emblem Three Houses, which I adored. Fire Emblem Three Houses was always an ugly game. Always. This is not an ugly game. I just don't think it's missing a wow factor. It's not an eye catcher. It doesn't grab attention. I don't think.
I think it looks great. I just think that this is more or less like, hey, we have other things we have to show you that's going to kind of wow you and bring you onto the table more. We know you're going to get this one.
We're going to get a big like story direct, and I think that's going to get more.
Going to put the focus on it. That's what I was thinking.
Be like a Nintendo Today drop.
Was wondering, why wouldn't they start this direct with Fire Emblem? But if that's like kind of your lukewarm feeling about seeing this, then maybe that's why they didn't open with this.
Probably.
I like Fire Emblem. I know a lot of people like Fire Emblem. I don't think it's the game that's going to bring everybody under the table. It's like, wow.
And I was going to say, I don't think a lot of people like Fire Emblem, like in the masses.
Can I tell you what I think they should have started the direct with? And it's not a game that I think we're going to talk much about, because I don't think any of us are fans of this, but I think it would have been a showstopper to announce Xenoblade Genesis first, right off the bat.
All right. I've said a lot of things about Xenoblade over the years.
That would have been a great opening, and then go ahead and say these, NS2 editions for 1, 2, 3 right after it. That would have been a whoa kind of starter.
I'm getting that fucking Xenoblade game. Xenoblade Genesis looks incredible.
It does.
I was like, yo, where has this been the whole time? Like, I was enamored. I did not have that on my bingo card. Walking there, like, that's a day one game for me. I'm back. I played Xenoblade 2. Really loathed it. Got Xenoblade Definitive Edition, my favorite Xenoblade. It ran not so great on Switch 1, so I never really tried to play it. Now it has the Switch 2 updates, as 1, 2, and 3 are all getting. I'm now reconsidering. I'm obviously not going to try to play all these Xenoblade games before the new one comes out, but like, I'm wondering. I already have Xenoblade 1, so I'm probably going to do that. But the thought came into my head, like, maybe do I finally give Xenoblade 3 a try? Because I just skipped it. And by all accounts, Xenoblade 3 is a great game. But that Genesis is that's a big announcement for me today. And I think you both know how crazy that is to hear from me. But I was like, yo, that game looks fucking great.
That's awesome. All my friends were freaking out about it. I'm like, why didn't they just start the show with this?
Yeah. No, that's a big highlight.
This was big news.
Yeah. Like, it kind of like, why doesn't Fire Emblem ever like that? It's like, God.
Now, can I ask, because I don't know anything about Xenoblade Chronicles, why did they drop the Chronicles from this name?
Where? I don't know.
It's just called Xenoblade Genesis.
Oh, you mean why is it not Chronicles 4? That's a good question. I'm not the right person to answer.
That is a good question. I don't know. We had a
Okay.
guy who was really good at answer those questions.
Someone page Dr. Bland. See if you can
Yeah.
let us know why there's no
He
Chronicles.
left to go do some other podcasts.
Maybe they want to get away from the name, like the number name. I don't know.
Yeah.
But
Luger.
I am excited. Very
Okay.
excited. Let's see here. I don't know if we're like, do we want to like just start going down the list, or do you want to keep picking them off?
I'm just crossing them off as
I
we're going.
appreciate
through.
that,
Which
'cause
ones
I'm
would-
like, I don't know where
You know
to go.
what? I'm gonna just keep naming some more.
Okay.
Onimusha.
Yeah.
I was surprised to see it, and Dragon Dogma 2.
Capcom showing up big.
Showing up big. 2 big games. It kind of, when I saw
Onimusha
both
gets a
these
demo,
games show
right?
up,
I think Onimusha has a demo.
yeah,
I think. Yeah.
it kind of made me say, you know what? Maybe I'll just play these on Switch too.
That's what I've been. Yeah. I mean,
That's
that's
kinda what
what
I was
I'm
gonna
doing.
say.
I'm waiting for Indiana Jones. I'm waiting for Lego Batman. I'm waiting for I'm gonna get Dynasty Warriors. Like it just kind of is my system. Like
I kind of like saw this like, I'll just play this on Switch too.
Yeah.
Get the cartridge and all that good stuff. Yeah.
mm-hmm.
I feel like there's certain games I want to play on my Pro, and the ones that I don't want to play on my Pro, like I'm fine with the Switch 2 graphics.
To me, it's like there's just a level of good enough.
yes,
You guys have heard me talk a lot about Switch 2 ports that I thought were subpar and I didn't want to play them like that.
Yeah.
There's a level of good enough to me. And I think once you hit either 1080p 60 or like 4K 30, but it's stable, that's
Yeah.
good enough for me.
Mhm.
Resident Evil Requiem, good enough. It was more than good enough on Switch 2.
Yes.
I understand it wasn't as great as PS5. I've seen them side by side.
Yeah.
I know. I can tell the difference.
Yeah.
But the Switch 2 version is good enough for me
Very good.
for me to have my box copy, for me to have my on the go access, for me to
I-
live in my Nintendo sphere.
I
It's
have
good
both
enough.
versions because it's that good.
Yeah, they're good at like the Switch
Like-
2 is clearly in good enough range.
Yes, I'm like I can play this on the go,
Yeah.
and when I want to look at Resident Evil, looking all amazing and stuff like that,
Like
I'll
the
play
one
PS5 version.
it's like I know we've talked about this a lot, but on Switch 1, we were getting ports that were atrocious. They were like 360p at 17 frames. Like it was bad. Like all kinds of bad. Like the Switch 2 has I have not seen anything even remotely close to that level. The worst kind of Switch 2 port that I've played so far, I think, is Madden. Madden's totally playable. It's just
Yeah.
kind of janky and glitchy and a little choppy here and there, but it's totally playable, right? That's what I meant earlier. Like it's like they stepped up 2 generations. It's like they skipped a generation coming from Switch 1 to Switch 2. Yeah. And I know people, I feel like people don't think that because like Donkey Kong kind of looks the same. It's like, dude, what Switch 2 is doing, like what Star Wars Outlaws is doing, you know, what WWE 2K is doing, what Final Fantasy has done, what Resident Evil has done. That's really impressive from a half-inch tablet running off a battery pack. Like it's pretty crazy.
Yeah, it's pretty impressive.
I think we should round robin.
Okay.
You go next. Pick our next game.
Yay! Rhythm Heaven.
Yes.
Let's go.
They opened the show with it.
I think that was a huge mistake.
You're right. You are right. But when I
I just
saw
want you to know the first 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 games that we saw, not new.
yeah,
knew about 'em
definitely.
already.
Yeah, they were not new. You are correct.
8.
Rhythm Heaven Groove. When I saw it, I was like, "Oh, this direct is going to be lit." Like they're just going right out of the gate with Rhythm Heaven.
I love Rhythm Heaven. I'm so excited for this game. I'm there day one.
They usually
Donnie,
bury it in some sizzle reel or something. I loved it.
look, Donnie, it's Sting.
It's Sting.
He's just in the rafters, looking at us angry.
Oh, day one.
There's like a cool multiplayer thing. That sounds fun.
Yeah, and it had like, did you see like the RPG?
Yeah.
Like battle rhythm thing. Yeah.
So cool. I am so excited for this. I'm there July 2nd.
Who doesn't? Yeah, who doesn't? I mean, I
Looks
say who
fun.
doesn't. A lot of people don't.
It does
but,
look fun.
But we stand for Rhythm Heaven.
And it's a
sure.
Switch 1 game, so you can play it on your Switch 1 if you don't have a
You know
Switch
what?
2.
That's true.
I'm not mad at Rhythm Heaven started it off. It's a good, fun game to start off with, like good primer. Like, here you go. His little appetizer for the
I
main event.
guess so. I just think it's kind of silly to make it the first announcement. I think your first announcement should be like a whoa, this is going to
attention
be worth
grabber.
watching. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like something new.
I was interested to see them give it the rub.
Yeah.
It's
Get
nice
this
to see
jobber
it.
out of here. Here you go.
I wonder if
Curtain jerker.
I wonder if that helps it sell at all. I hope it sells. It never really does, but I do love that game.
Yeah.
So we'll see. I'm up next, so I'm going to go ahead and grab Orbitals. Orbitals was dated today. Comes out in September. It's also announced it's a timed exclusive for Switch. Switch 2. I'm over the moon for this game. Every time I've seen it, I fall in love with its style. It's one of my favorite boxes ever. Like the box art for this game, I love. I was like, that box art's killer. I don't know if you guys think the same or not, but I was like, the moment I saw the box art, I was planning to get it digitally. And I was like,
It does look good.
absolutely not. I have got to get a physical copy. It's coming all on
It
cart.
does look cool.
It's not a game key card, right? It's a full cartridge game. Yeah, Orbitals, I'm jazzed for.
It
Like,
kind of
really
reminds
excited.
me of like 90s anime style.
Exactly.
Yes, it does.
And that hits me so like that's exactly how I want anime to look all the time.
Yeah.
And I love what it's doing. And Jack is into it too because Jack loves anime, so he agreed to play through with me.
Nice.
So I've got a local player too. So I'm really excited for Orbitals. And
That's
then-
the one that is co-op, right?
Yeah, it's the co-op game. And then Rayman Legends, we saw again, like what feels like the 9th time, but it got announced as well. I also pre-ordered that game today.
Let's get
So
one to get.
I will be there for both of those.
Fuck you, Yarden.
I appreciate that. I'm gonna
All right,
go,
Delvin's turn.
I'm gonna go a little left with my pick. That's gonna probably surprise people. Liza P.
Okay.
Ah.
in Lords of the Fallen 2. These are really
Wait,
good.
you don't get to pick two? Oh, wait,
they're
that's
the
the
same.
same thing?
We need to bunch them up or we're going to be here all night.
Okay,
That's
okay.
what-
Do you really
Well,
want to talk about Lords of the Fallen 2 separately? I don't.
No.
Yeah, no one does. I was just bringing them up because they're two
Right.
very solid games in a fan base like Soul-like games that Switch 2 is kind of missing.
Mm-hmm.
And Liza P is very, very good. I like that game a lot. It's a
Yeah.
very, very good game.
That's the
Lords of the
Souls
Fallen was
game,
okay.
right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's really good. I highly recommend for people who like Souls-like games. I highly recommend Liza P.
There's a bunch, and that's another part of the direct. We're talking about the totality. There were a bunch of third-party games that maybe really like more diehard Nintendo fans don't care about.
Yes,
But a lot of the games that were shown today are like generally really well received. Like they're good games.
yes,
Like, these are a lot of just really good games that are all just like there's like a deluge of games coming to Switch.
games
Yeah.
that have like cachet to them.
And remember, sometimes when we see these opinions, people like, glossing over, some third party game that's already come out before. Remember, Nintendo has sold over 150 million Switches and Switch 2s. Like just the totality of the library, right? There's only like 6 million people that bought a PC handheld. That literally means there's at the very least tens of millions of players, right, that have one console that have never played any of these games.
Yep.
So just we got to remember that not everyone has every console or multiple consoles and plays everything. We are like the 1%. That is fractions of a fraction. So it's nice to see, like, how long has it been since we've seen modern third-party support?
It's been a while.
It's been forever. like GameCube. Like, it's been a long time. And I don't know. I know the Switch was fantastic for Nintendo hardware. I think people still forget. We got a lot of third-party games on Switch. Eventually we got them.
Eventually.
They're here right away.
We
Switch
got
has been out for 1
Skyrim
year.
7 years after it released.
Right. They marketed the shit
Yeah.
out like you can wear Link's tunic. Rebecca, you're up.
Is it my turn?
Yes, it is.
Deltarune Chapter 5.
Oh.
I knew he was going to pick that one.
It's this month. Yay. That means I have the rest of the month to beat Chapter 4.
Yes.
Should I play this now, Rebecca?
There's still 2 chapters left after this one.
So I should wait.
I mean, that's like up to you.
But I'm
I
asking
don't think
your
there's a
advice.
bad time to do it.
Yeah, because I want to know if should I get in now and get the story now, or should I just
Well,
wait till it's
the
all out?
chapter 1 is free. You could play chapter 1 and see if you like it.
Okay, that's a good point.
But all
Maybe
of
I'll
it's
do that.
very cheap anyway. It's like $20, and then you'll get the rest of the game when it comes out.
Just buy it anyway.
Yeah, you're right. Just,
I
And the
almost bought
chapters
Mina
are
this
very
week.
like bite
it's
sized
$20.
too.
Yeah, you gotta be like, I'm gonna down for $20.
Right.
Each chapter
I have
is
a job.
less than 5 hours long.
For me, I think once a game becomes less than $20, like I'm in complete like take a flyer territory.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't even care if I don't like it. It was,
Yeah.
it was
It's
$20.
$20.
Well,
I tried.
Undertale goes on sale all the time, so I'm sure Deltarune someday eventually
like
will
Undertale.
too. It'll just take years for the rest of it to come out.
That's awesome.
Rebecca,
Yeah.
want to hear my funny Undertale story?
Yes.
I was playing Undertale and I didn't know nothing about Undertale, so I was playing.
That's the best way to play it.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
I was playing like a regular video game, and then I found out, oh, I'm killing those people. I shouldn't do that. Dude, I tried to reset it, and that fucking flower was like, "We know what you did." Like, well, cocksucker, I'm not
You
playing
can
this game
erase
again.
your save file. You could even go as far as to like uninstall the game and reinstall it and clear all your saves, and the flower knows.
Yes,
He knows.
that flower, like, you piece of shit. I know what you did. I said, "Fuck you, flower. I'm never playing this game again."
Yeah. Yep.
It's hilarious. Yeah,
See? Yeah.
I'm gonna take the spot that literally made me like pop out of my chair. Switch Sports Resort. It's coming out October 22nd.
That's a good one.
We're getting all the same Switch sports games that we had before. So we're getting golf. We're getting tennis. we're
Thumb
getting bowling.
wrestling. Your thumb's
we're
gonna
also
get
getting
big.
Thumb wrestling. They've got you can use the Joy-Con as a plane. What was the mouse mode? I forget. Like they showed off a mouse mode game. You get the ping pong. They mentioned one thing in the trailer that I'm hoping I'm not reading too much into. I probably am. But they mentioned that you could set the power in the golf swing and then swing away. I'm hoping that they've made some edits
Well, that's good.
to the motion controls for golf because online it's real finicky. It's maybe my least favorite thing about the game. But I love them returning to like the resort. The resort gives me so nostalgic. I love seeing all these things. A wave race. You get the motion controls. You can do wave race and do the little jet ski races and stuff. I know you guys and everyone else wants to give it a thing. This fucking game sold 18 million copies. There's a lot of me out there. It's not dozens of millions of us.
I just want to say something. I think anybody who bought Nintendo Switch Sports got scammed.
A little bit. This is like Switch Sports and a half. Yeah, it is a
Yes.
little update, but I don't care.
You don't have to wait a year and a half for tennis this time.
Correct. And I'm hoping.
I mean golf.
I'm expecting that we get some extra, content. I'm expecting there to be, new courses, new boards, new things, right? New things to do. So
I'm gonna pass on this one, but I'm happy for you.
yeah, I'll let you know how it goes. I'll be there. Oh, I also want to shout out RuneScape Dragon Wilds. I'm not sure if you guys caught this at any other showcase. It was at several of them. But this is a Valheim survival crafty kind of game that you can play co-op, and you can, tree punter as I call them, go collect the wood to build the axe, to get the stone, to build the house, to build the thing. This game's coming out. I thought it looked really great. I wishlisted on Steam, like wanting to play it, and there's an open playtest. Guess what's not compatible with SteamOS? Because they have some fucking Epic Games Store EULA agreement, and you can't play this on your Steam Deck. So when I tell you, I was a little bit more excited than most when I saw it announced. So I was like, "Oh fuck, I'll just play it there." It's like, "Thank you, you
That's
fixed the problem."
crazy.
Yeah, because I wanted, I was trying to play this game 48 hours ago, and I couldn't because I only have my Steam Deck at the moment. It's like it doesn't run on Steam Deck.
Wow.
So I'm excited. I will be getting RuneScape Dragon Wilds. I'm also getting Valheim. I don't know if I'm gonna get Dragon Wilds day one, because that's all depend on when Valheim comes out, because Valheim's a priority. But I thought that game looked really cool. I've never played a RuneScape game before. I wanna try it. I wanna see what it's like.
It's a good one. So I'm up next, right?
You're up.
I got a couple ones I can pick from. You know what? I'm going to pick the Delvin choice.
Wait, this I just want to say this line is really funny in the notes. Something Jujitsugami game or something IDK quit listening.
That game is actually pretty cool. I do not remember what it's called. It has a crazy name.
It's fine.
Sorry, I
think
jumped
it's
in front of
called
them.
Jujutsu
No, you're good.
Hang on, since you brought it up, because I was going to go there next.
Okay.
Well,
I didn't know you were actually. I thought it was just a funny line.
Let's see if I can find it real
I'm
quick.
sorry.
No, you're good.
All right, so here's what this game is. I'll give you the pitch. All right, so it's Vampire Survivors. You know, like you sit there and you run around and you collect all
Oh,
the
that
things.
shit looked terrible.
But it's a battle royale.
Wait, that's the one by the Vampire Survivors guy?
I don't know if it's the same team. I don't know. It might be. I wasn't
That
paying
was
that
the
much attention.
ugliest game in the
Well, of course,
entire
'cause it's
showcase.
Vampire Survivors. That's not the point.
It
You're
was
missing the
hard
point.
to look at.
You're
I
missing the
appreciate Rebecca
point.
brought it up. That she's like, oh, that game? Fuck that
Fuck
game.
No. That's the looks. It's supposed to look that way
Why?
because it's like the style is like that's its thing.
I don't want that.
Okay. Anyway, it's
Karate Survivors is very good if people want a
It's-
Vampire
it's-
Survivor game.
so Delvin. It's Vampire Survivors the gameplay. That's what you're doing,
Yeah.
but it's like a battle royale, like Donkey Kong 99 or something. There's like a leaderboard, and as you're doing, you get things in the score, and you get knocked out while it's
Okay.
happening.
So
It's
it's
a
a
crazy
score-based
game
thing.
name and everything, but like, I actually think that game might catch on. I'm like,
It
that
probably
actually
will.
might be something. Because that's pretty neat. Those are both very popular like style games.
Yeah.
And that's that. At least that's what I thought. I don't know the chat. Maybe.
Well, it was
someone-
really hard to look at. I thought it was the ugliest thing I've ever seen.
I don't think the name is going to help it any at all.
Not at all.
It's Jujutsu Kaisen something.
Yeah, like nobody's ever going to know what that is.
Well, it's an anime.
Oh, is it? Okay,
Jujutsu Kaisen.
I don't know.
Yeah, that's a big time anime.
But I kind
See,
of
I didn't know that. That's big time.
like
anime.
if it had a demo, I'd try it.
Wow, okay.
Very popular.
You
anime.
don't see
You-
like a new style of game,
You
and you're not even
put or
curious.
something I don't know. Quit listening. I did not think that was going to be something you were like excited about.
I went and rewatched it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Jujutsu Kaisen is a pretty good show.
You know, because I was watching it live. I'm also in the Discord. I'm also sending out Blue Sky posts. So like
Okay.
when I first kind of was like, and then I went and rewatched it, and I was like, oh, look at what this is doing. There's a little something to it.
That's
It's got a
pretty
little
smart,
juice.
by the way.
I'm gonna let Delvin pick two now because I jumped ahead of him to complain
You
about
don't have to
something.
do that, Rebecca. I'm good. I already know two I would pick, but I know neither one of y'all are gonna pick it. So my pick will be Stellar Blade.
Survivors Royale. Yeah. Sorry, Stellar Blade.
Stellar Blade.
Stellar Blade is a great game, and seeing it on Switch 2 is great.
Didn't they just announce the second one at the Keeley
Mhm.
Awards?
Correct.
Expansion.
They did. And
That
this
game.
game is a great game. It's a beautiful looking game. So like just the idea of it being on Switch 2 now is kind of amazing. Like yeah, that's dope. People like this game a lot, not only because of the voluptuous character, because the gameplay is actually really good. It's like a really good, fun game to play. So Switch fans will get a chance to play it now.
Hell yeah.
Stellar Blade's amazing.
Yeah, it'd be interesting. I mean, it looked pretty good in the showcase. It'd be interesting. That's kind of somewhat of a tech demo, right? People are going to see how does it.
Yep, that's what I was
translate.
thinking.
Yeah, it's going to be fun to see that. I mean, I've already played it, so I'm not going to. That's not a game I'm going to play again. But I did enjoy what I did play. I played for about 4 or 5 hours. I think it's pretty good.
Do you want to do another?
Well, you can pick one. I got one. I got one in mind. I don't think nobody's gonna pick it. So,
Go ahead.
oh, we'll do it now. I'll do it now. Then, Metaphor, Refantasio.
Yeah, I wasn't going to pick that.
I know you wasn't. if I wouldn't have said it, nobody was gonna say it. It's like people like that game. It's beautiful looking. It should be here. It makes sense that game is gonna be here. It's one of the games I expected
does.
to be on here.
Yeah,
I'm very happy for you, Delvin.
We've been calling for that port since the Switch 2 was announced.
Yes,
Yeah,
and a
we
lot of
thought
people are
that
gonna be
would
really
show up
excited to
later.
play that game.
I thought it was already on Switch. It feels like something that should be. You're right.
Exactly. That's kind of the point. Like people like thought it was already here and it should have been here.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, so like, it's perfect.
Okay. I am going to talk next about Pocopia.
Oh wow.
What?
No, it was just I didn't
said,
expect you to
wow.
pick that one. Yeah, it was just wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, I kind of fell off of Pokopia because I got so busy and I got very overwhelmed. But listen, the minute I walk out of work for the last time next week, I am going right into
Diving
Pokopia
back in.
and I am getting back into it. And this is great because in August we got some underwater exploration coming. Free update to go underwater. So
Yeah.
cool, so fun. Now I was also a little confused. The paid expansion Bubbly Basin, it sounded like it was out today, but actually that's not true. It's you can start pre-ordering
Yeah,
it
you
today.
can give them money today.
Yeah.
And they will give you game in August and then December and next year. Like
There's three. Yeah. It's kind of like some of the Mario Kart stuff. You pay now,
Yeah,
we'll
it's an
deliver for the
expansion
next
pass.
year.
Yeah.
So that's very exciting. I kind of had a feeling that maybe they would add some underwater stuff because there's some areas in the game that kind of look like you're supposed to go underwater. I just wasn't really expecting how much cool building you're going to be able to do underwater. Like it just looks very genius. I will definitely get back into that game, and I think it's a great opportunity to add some more Pokemon into the game. And some more there's so many areas to decorate in. I don't know who could be possibly running out of areas to build things in, but I think adding underwater is going to be kind of a fun little taste of what Pokemon Winds and Waves will be because what?
Sean says it's like Game Pass, but only for one game.
Kind of, but
Yeah,
you
that's
only have to
exactly.
pay one time.
Yeah, it's
You don't have to pay monthly for this.
I mean, just the water alone is going to just increase the size of that game. And I stopped playing it because I buckled under the overbearing amount of things to do. Like when you play that game, you
problem to
quickly
have.
realize it's like I can just play this one game forever and never any other games because it's and so I'm really kind of torn here, Rebecca. I want to play it because I loved the time that I spent there, but it's like it feels like to me to commit to playing Pokopia for any amount of time means I'm not playing five other games.
I
that
totally
want to
get
play.
that. And I think that's part of the reason why I did fall off a little bit because I wanted to play and do other things. And this is a perfect summer break game for me because I have so much extra time.
Yeah,
But
like, if I
there
had a lot of
are
time.
this appeals to like you said, we are not the demographic that this applies to, but there are cozy gamers who just play Animal Crossing,
whole
who
channel.
just play Pokemon, who just play Pokopia now. Like they buy maybe 2 games a year and it's just this and they play it every single day for a year or more. You know,
So
and
I don't want to
they're-
buy the expansion pass because I feel like I don't have the time to get that value back out.
I think that's fine. That's okay.
But I do
You
want
know?
to get it though.
Well, I think this will be the kind of thing for you maybe that someday when you're having the itch to jump back into it in a few years from now and you want to experience that new area, it'll be there. It'll be new content for
I
you.
think I'm gonna put on my wish list and I don't know if they put DLC like this on sale, but
I
we'll
don't
see.
know.
Maybe they'll add it to NSO one day.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
But yeah. I'm up next, so I'm gonna pick out my worst what the fuck moment. And my big what the fuck moment was Dust Bloods. Nintendo's Dust Bloods. This is a game that has been marketed. It's a FromSoft game. There is a devout fan base waiting on bended knee for anything about this game. Nintendo finally breaks the silence with basically a title screen, and then it just says a test is coming this summer, and then that's it. We didn't see the game run.
There wasn't
there wasn't a
trailer,
date. We don't have a
no.
window. It was so uninformative. I'm like, why was that even here?
Should we be worried about the state of the game?
Maybe. Yeah, maybe a little bit. I think it's with how packed everything has already become, I think I think fans waiting for this game maybe at least want to open themselves up to maybe it doesn't come this year. And maybe that's a good thing. Because there's a lot of shit coming out. But who knows? Maybe they'll do this test and everything will go well and they'll announce it. But I don't know. They didn't even give us a date for the test. It just said summer. There was so non-committal in that 5 seconds. I was like, why is that? Why was this even here?
I almost didn't even realize it was Dust Bloods.
Yeah, that was weird.
It was.
I was like, oh yeah, here it is.
I was like, this is bizarre. What a bizarre announcement.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, we should, hopefully not be worried, but hopefully they have a good network test and it impresses people and they give us some more info soon. It's still coming out this year?
They
I
claim.
think so.
They claim, though. They claim.
If you believe.
Okay. All right, Delvin.
I'm gonna go with an oldie but a goodie. Devil May Cry 5.
Hell yeah.
It looks great. I know it's an older game, but I don't feel like it got enough love when it was out initially.
It's a great game.
It's a fantastic game.
Mm-hmm.
It's a really good Devil May Cry game that more people should play. It's dope, and I think this is the type of game the Switch needs.
Is it digital only?
It
Yes.
is digital only. When this game was announced, I was talking with Ray. We had a quick exchange in the Discord, and the first thing I said was, I absolutely love this game, but I will not pay full price for it again. Like, I just can't. I own this game 2 or 3 times. It's been on sale for years. And I thought, because it's the first time on Nintendo, I literally thought Capcom would trot that bad boy out there for $70. Listen to who read the fucking room. It's $39.99, and if you pre-order before it comes out, it's $29.99. They're giving you $10 off to buy it now. And I was like, oh, yeah, no, I absolutely will buy Devil May Cry now.
Yeah.
And I bought it today.
I like that they're making digital games a little cheaper.
Yeah, especially for such an old game. And it's like, don't punish gamers that, like that they had to wait forever to do it. Like, like you sell this game for $4 on Steam every day. Cut them a
It's kind
fucking
of
break.
the opposite of the Switch tax that
Yep.
we're so used to.
It was very nice. I was very happy to see that.
Switch rebate.
Maybe that doesn't impress other people, but like I really I was like, good on you, Capcom. Because here's the thing, they didn't have to do it. They 100% could have sold it for $50, and nobody would have blinked an eye. Like that's good on them. I was very happy about that.
Is it me?
You're up.
Yep.
I don't know what I was doing during this announcement, but for some reason I just wasn't watching it, even though I really should have. My brain was not locked in and paying attention. The Splatoon Raiders Direct coming June 30th. Story comics coming daily in Nintendo Today. Then there's going to be a Splatfest in Splatoon 3, along with new Joy-Con controllers, which I'll talk about separately. But I feel like every time I watch a trailer of this game, my brain cells stop firing, my neurons stop firing, and I don't know what, I don't ever remember anything that I watched.
Oh wow.
I don't know. Why do I don't
I thought it looked really good.
maybe I need to rewatch this one. I don't
thought
know
it
what I
looked
was doing at
really
that
good.
time. But I'm
Probably the same thing I was in my
biggest
first watch.
Splatoon
Probably
fan.
looking at Twitter or something.
I'm gonna definitely get this game day one because it's Splatoon.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I think
I'm ready to jump back in.
They showed the map and how you have your home base and how you'll go out to salvage and fight your way through the salmonids, and it's it's kind of it's starting to come around to what this game is, and the fact that it is co-op. They even tell you that hey, you want to bring a friend, but I'm still probably I'm gonna go it solo. But I thought it looked really good.
I think they made a mistake in announcing this more than a year ago. I think that I really, really, really cared about it a lot back then, and I feel like I wish they had announced it in January or something.
I think that's why it's getting its own direct.
You know what?
Yeah.
I kind of agree with that.
They're gonna remind.
I need
everybody.
renewed interest in it. I know I'm gonna get it and love it, play it and love it, but it kind of got lost for me in this big direct of other things.
There's I think there's 48 games in here.
Yeah.
And I do want to say that, I don't know if I don't want to get on my soapbox now. I'll just genuinely say that I've contended that this summer Game Fest lineup, as much as I love representation, and it does matter, I love all of these different genres and different subgenres and segments of gamers getting their own showcase. I don't think it's doing the games a service at all. Because all we end up having is kind of we have 20 showcases where 15 of them are the same games, over and over again. And we see, because it's I don't want to say for profit, but because people are charging advertising and stuff like this.
It's for profit.
They're really bloated. It's a lot of games.
It's completely for profit.
And when you see 500 games in a day, how could anyone remember more than 3? You know, like I do feel like that is a byproduct of this kind of style of this week is giving us. I wish they spaced it out some. You know, quit doing everything in the same weekend. You know, like why can't the horror games have their own showcase? Like do that at Halloween. Like pick a different day. Let people pay attention. But I get it. I mean, the high tide raises all boats.
And with so many games, like these developers have to do even more to stand out in a sea of other games. Like I feel like that's why we get so many like the trailers the way that we do, because they're trying to stand out.
I think people have already forgotten what I'll pick next, and that's Final Fantasy Resonance.
Wait, before you do that, I just want to talk about the Joy-Con. I hate them. I think they're really stupid, and you know, I hate that they just have the little blue and yellow accents, because I'm never going to see that. And if the Zelda Special Edition Joy-Con are just little gold on the inside and it looks exactly the same, I'm going to be pretty mad, because I want them to be gold with a black accent instead of black with a gold accent, because I'm sorry, I don't ever see it.
Yeah, no, you're right. I mean, I was making fun of them just because they're Michigan colors. So I was like boring and Michigan colors. Like yuck.
I wouldn't care if they weren't $90 each.
Oh, I'll give you one even better. I'm not sure if you saw this. You probably have. In Japan, there is a Splatoon Raiders system bundle. You buy the bundle and you get the game. Except, and it's got a box and everything. The Splatoon kids are on the box. Except, it doesn't come with these Joy-Con. And there's like no discount on it. It's just a Switch with a digital code of the game at that price. I was like, damn.
It doesn't even come with the.
It doesn't even come with the split. You got to buy those separately.
Nah, fam, we ain't getting you that.
That's bad. That's really bad.
That's funny.
It's like what? Okay. But yeah, the Joy-Con, obviously, I'm interested to see how long they stick to this. Because they're not. I would never buy a Joy-Con just for an accent color. Yeah, that's never going to happen.
I wish they'd do more skins like the kind that I bought that you can just kind of slip over, like kind of like the 3DS faceplates. Like do stuff like that.
They used to do more.
I'd buy a ton.
In the Wii days, they had a lot of decal sets. In the GameCube, they sold like officially licensed like decal sets for the consoles and stuff. It would be cool to see them do that again.
I agree.
I'd buy official skins for $20 a pop.
They just license all that out to like PowerA now. It's all PowerA and PDP and stuff.
Sad.
Yeah. My next one is I think this Direct, because of the big high notes that it hit, a game like Final Fantasy Resonance probably already being overlooked. Again, clearly not a game for me. This is a brand new Final Fantasy game, a 2D HD game. Like it's got all like, I guess you can summon the old people is basically what I got. So it's like kind of everybody's here. It's kind of like this Fire Emblem Engage kind of thing where all of your favorites can come back. It's beautifully pixelated. And again, a brand new like main brand AAA game announced at the Direct coming out. Like I thought it was a really big deal. It's a big game.
Wait, I zoned out. What game did you say?
Final Fantasy Resonance.
Oh yeah, they'll do anything but make an HD 2D Chrono Trigger.
It's on the way. I keep telling you, you gotta. They're cooking. They're cooking.
They're cooking.
Yeah, give them time. Give them.
It was really cool to see this.
It is cool.
Yarn says game of the show.
Yeah,
if I'm catching up.
That's not a bad favorite pick. I'm still mad at you.
Good. You should be.
Delvin.
No way. This was game of the show. One Piece Grand Gourmet. What the fuck was this?
I only thought of you. Yeah, you're right. I was also like, what the fuck was it?
Like, why is this phone game here?
I'm just gonna throw Hello Kitty Party Land.
No, I love Hello Kitty Party. I want to get that game. Stop! I want to get
comes
that
out
game.
a day before Halloween. Here comes Hello Kitty Party Land.
It's like Mario Party, but with Hello Kitty Sanrio characters.
I knew she was gonna say that. I knew she was going to.
Why would you make fun of that?
Game for everyone.
Why would you make fun of that when Ninjala 2 is right there?
Oh, I forgot about Ninjala. Yeah, well, I was like, why is this
Everybody forgot about Ninjala 2.
True. Yeah.
No, Hello Kitty Party. It looks so much fun, and I'm gonna get it. So
I knew you was going to say that.
Yeah, Delvin,
I
I
exactly.
knew you'd come.
Plus, you can customize your character.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Mid.
no.
I'm a One Piece fan. I'm like, get this shit the fuck up out of here. Like, I don't want to play that shit. Get this phone game off my system.
It did look like a mobile game.
Yeah, it did.
Interestingly, none of us have picked the Donkey Kong Bonanza challenge.
That's because I mean it's not out yet. They said we could play today, but it wasn't out when I was playing earlier. Maybe it's out now. I just want to see it. It's interesting. Here's what I don't know. So people obviously see this and they go, achievements are coming, and that totally might be true.
They're not achievements.
I understand why you might connect those dots, but to me, doesn't NSO already does this where like it's like, hey, if you want these stickers, you need to play this game for 5 minutes. I feel like this is a way of them like trying to farm for engagement.
Yeah.
And have like these special events. So I'm not sold that it's going to be like some system-wide feature yet. I also just have no idea why I'd want to do this. Why am I collecting the cards? Give me a reason to collect the cards, and then maybe I'll think about it.
This was mildly data mined before this direct, and it said, we found challenges in NSO could be tied to things like icons. It said wallpapers, themes,
That's
things
what I
like
was
that. And I was like, whoa, we're finally going to get themes. But this is not achievements. It's just, engage with various Donkey Kong games that you have on NSO. And then you're right, you get this card. And you're right, what do you do with it? It doesn't give me a Donkey Kong theme on my Switch. It doesn't give me a Donkey Kong icon.
Sounds like Yoshi and the Mysterious Book. You just do it. I'm like, so when I saw it, it's not that I'm against it. I'm not. But when I saw it, I was like, I just need to know more before I'm even interested. Because like, if it works like how NSO works now, like if you want this sticker, you need to play this game. If I click that and then it launches me out to the other app, and then I'm not gonna do this.
Nope, it's gonna do that.
I would rather something like this be gamified and enclosed, like NES Championship Editions. I'm like, just make NES Remix. Like, what are you doing, Nintendo? Why do you keep fucking around?
This is to get you to, like you said, engagement farming kind of thing.
That's what I think it is.
And then they want you to buy Bonanza because you want to complete that last dot on your Donkey Kong card, but you can't do it until you buy Bonanza.
We might as well mention that if you have Bonanza and the DLC packs, during certain windows, you can celebrate the Donkey Kong Mario crossover where they just add like the hats and the overalls. Again, another what the fuck moment. I'm like, why is it delimited? Why is it in Windows? Why do you have to play through certain times to put on the hat?
My friend said he did this, and it is the Emerald DLC just with a Mario skin. It's the same exact thing.
That's exactly what they showed. Yeah. But why is it limited? It is limited, right? I don't have that wrong.
I have no idea.
I think I remember like you could only do it for certain times. Chat, can someone correct me?
It's like Salmon Run. You can only do it.
Yeah, it is. I was like, what is this?
There.
There were some bizarre moments like that. I was like, I don't know what's happening.
Yeah, I don't think they did a good job with like maybe explaining the whole Donkey Kong thing, or like just like felt
weird. It just got weird. So I don't know what that's about. And somebody in chat tried it because I didn't write down all the notes with everything that's going on at work. I didn't really dive in that. I just have a list of stuff that happened.
We're running out of good things.
Yeah, I'm going to shout out the sizzle reel where they showed off Atelier. Fuck that game. I bought that game thinking it's going to get an update on Switch 2. Switch 2 happens. A whole fucking year passes. No update for that game. I traded in finally after waiting for it. They update the damn game. You got to be kidding me. You've got to be kidding me. So fuck off, Atelier. But Metal Gear Solid fucking Space Marine 2 is coming to Nintendo Switch. One of my favorite games of last year. Observer's coming from Bloober. DayZ is a huge game. That's coming to Switch 2. Rise of the Tomb Raider is out today. I bought it and played it. It's also on sale if you buy it early. I think it's $24. Rise, I played Rise of the Tomb Raider for 30 minutes. It was instantly better than the first Tomb Raider port. So I am digging.
That's good to hear.
It's pretty good. SnowRunner, fitness, boxing, Final Fantasy Online, Tales of Eternia. There's more I didn't get included. They buried a bunch of shit in that sizzle reel. They're like, and game. Moving on. This direct could have been a little longer. like they could have added 5 minutes to give some of this stuff a little moment to breathe.
They did. It was closer to 60 minutes than 50.
What did you think about the? We didn't really talk about it, but we talked about Thumb Wrestling coming to Nintendo Switch. What do you think of the fucking guy sitting there doing the whole match? There was like a whole minute where he was sitting there. He's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna get him," and people were like, "Why is this
Zoomed up
happening?"
on his hand, going like this.
Laughing so hard, I was like, "Never changed Nintendo."
Yeah, he wasn't thumb
It
wrestling.
was so suggestive.
I know that move. That wasn't no thumb wrestling. Who the fuck thumb wrestles like that? You must have been at something.
I
They ain't
personally,
got
I
no
thought
thumb.
it was hilarious. Oh,
We
man,
all
it's-
thought it, right?
Oh, it's of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was like a Ridge Racer moment. Like, I think that might be talked about more in years to come.
Yeah.
Like after Zelda, people remember this for that. This weird fucking moment he started thumb wrestling.
Yeah. That's what you want to call it. Yeah, that's what you want to call it.
That's
I
true.
know
We're
thumb
talking
wrestling
about Nintendo
a
who
lot in my
burned Silk
days.
Song in a sizzle reel last
Yeah.
year. That's the one game everybody wants when you have a direct and you're just gonna put it in a sizzle reel.
It
I
was pretty
respect
crazy.
Ugh.
All right. Anything else you want to talk about? Any of this
Yeah, I
other
want to
stuff?
talk about Devin Pritchard closing the show. This is
Yeah, I
the
think
first
that's
Nintendo
fair.
Direct of the year. And Doug Bowser was a very behind the curtains president
Mhm.
for Nintendo. And this is the first event that they've had this year. And she made it a point to get on that screen and talk to us. And I liked that. And I thought that was really nice.
I agree. Yeah, it's nice to make that introduction, and we'll see how that develops.
I
moving
would
forward.
really like her to become, a face of Nintendo. I
Would
was
be
pretty
nice.
disappointed, and I know they don't have to. They're CEOs with $1 billion, but it just gives like
You like
I know-
personality.
It
Reggie has
is.
personality.
Wow me.
I mean,
there's
they're not
definitely-
alone. Iwata had personality.
Yes.
Miyamoto has personality. We wanted personality. Doug
Yes.
Bowser had none.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's really a shame because he had the right
Of
name to
course.
go
Yeah.
all out with
It's
that.
right there, and he didn't even.
What
he
a
di-
boring person. If
he
I
didn't
were
even-
his kids, I would be so mad at dad.
You think
Yeah.
after the movie he would have at least taken a page out of like Jack Black's book? He didn't even do that.
just
Yeah.
put out some silly tweets or something.
Put on
Be
a
like,
hat or something.
Yeah.
Like,
You don't have to try hard.
yeah,
Your name
No, I
is fucking
totally agree.
Bowser. Act like it.
yeah.
Go burn down a house or something. Go kidnap a princess. Do something.
You don't have even just have your marketing team do it for you. Like just do it.
Yeah.
And just be a
Have
little
us Cooper
playful.
kids
You
do it.
sell video games. Be playful.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
sell video games. That's what you do for a living.
So
Be
I
playful.
hope Devin does Pritchard does some more stuff like that. And you don't have to appear every time. Just let us know who you are and add some fun stuff to it. And this was a nice intro, and I'm glad that she did that.
Wonderful. In other news,
Other news.
Spyro and Crazy Taxi World were both announced at the Xbox show. Those are both coming to Switch 2 next year.
Wait, I need to say something.
How about it?
I want to be excited about Crazy Taxi, but I have everyone in my ear
Yeah,
saying that
I
I
see
should
it.
boycott it.
I'm buying Crazy Taxi.
Rebecca, don't let nobody fuck up your happiness. If you want to be excited
I'm
about
buying Crazy Taxi. I understand
Excited
people are
about
upset with
Crazy
AI.
I know that we
understand
had our long chat about AI the
Yeah.
other week, and maybe it's something that we gotta deal with because it's the future.
Rebecca, I was on a podcast last night telling people to buy an old Xbox and then backtrack 20 minutes later telling
Listen,
them fuck Xbox and
I'm
convert
not
to the
trying
ground.
to. I want to be clear.
It doesn't matter.
I'm not in support of AI, and if you think me buying this game is supporting it, so be it. But I'm not going to sit out there and virtue signal on Blue Sky about not buying a game it's not gonna make any difference. The people that
Yes.
want to buy Crazy Taxi are gonna buy it. And if you're out there going, I'll never buy with AI, well then get ready to not buy a lot of games.
That's what I mean. Like, how
it's gonna
long can I
happen.
say that for
I
when
say this all the
everybody
time.
does it?
I don't deal in absolutes like that. That's how you'll bite yourself in the ass. Like reserve the right to change your mind and reserve the right to buy what makes you happy. And I'm gonna buy Crazy Taxi.
Put your happiness above everything else right now.
100%.
A lot of people aren't doing that.
I
There's
hate
a lot
when
of
people try to
horrible
peer
things going
pressure
on.
other people.
Yeah.
Yeah, they like that.
And
can
I
fuck
think
right
I
off.
would rather them be upfront about what they used it for than for them to hide it and not mention that they used it. Like,
Correct.
I'm here for fun teasing and clowning. We make fun of Garrett because we love Garrett, and I'll trade barbs with Dev or Sean because we love each other. I never try to shame people out of buying something. I'm not like, actually, you're a bad person. That's ridiculous.
Yeah,
These
you're
are
not
video games. If you want to be upset about AI, you have bigger fucking fish to fry with than anybody using it.
There's
to
a
make
lot of
video
other things we said
That's
about AI about.
insane. Yeah, like that's just a crazy statement to like try and build a foundation upon. in
okay,
my
I feel better
opinion.
now.
Yeah, it's an irrational platform.
Yeah.
Spyro looks good.
I agree. Yeah, Spyro looked
Yeah.
great. It's a good game. Did you ever get the collection? The collection's fantastic on Switch.
No, but I
Oh, it's
should.
I think it's on sale for like $4 or something right now.
That's a deal.
You need to go look that up right now.
I'm
I think it's
looking
like
it up right now.
I think it's deep discount. I think you're
My
getting, like,
only history with Spyro is the worst game in the entire franchise that I played when I was a kid, and I just really like him as a character, and I would love to
Spyro's
like
legit.
the trilogy.
Yeah, the trilogy. You get all 3 games. It was just on super deep discount. I think it is right now too. I hope it didn't end.
It's $10.
That's $2.50 a game. That's $3
That's
a
not
game.
$4.
Yeah, but it's $3 a game. You're getting
That's
3
still a
games.
Great deal.
3 remastered games.
Yeah.
I'll
Man, I
think
tell you,
about
these
it.
games are going to struggle to sell.
$10
Rebecca's like,
is
$10
is
for
a
3
pretty
games.
hefty price to pay.
Oh no! Be more upset about that, gamers, than the AI. We are fucked. Rebecca, you got to buy Star Fox and Spyro. We need more of these things.
I'm gonna get the demo of Star Fox.
It's really good. Delvin. Did you play it?
Not yet. I've
I
doing
need you
stuff
guys
all
to
day.
see it on your own screen.
been, and I'm
It's
still doing
dude grinning. I was
Okay,
I was like,
according-
dude, Star Fox is fucking awesome.
According to Deku Deals, this $10 is in fact the lowest price ever on this game.
For the
Get it,
collection,
Rebecca.
that's a crazy good price.
Okay,
It's fantastic.
I'll do it.
The
Not that I
Mario
haven't
movie
played.
has made $1 billion, of course.
That's great.
But it's officially made. I think it's the only movie of the year so far. It's made $1 billion.
Yeah, I think so. There's something else supposed to be tracking for $1 billion. I think I forget what it
Obsession.
was. That's what it is.
I don't know if that's tracking for $1 billion, but Obsession is like through the roof. Obsession was made for like $10 million, and I think it's grossed like 300.
Oh, I know what it
million,
was.
something.
It's the
a
Michael
big time.
movie.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
That's what it was.
I imagine that would probably get.
Yeah,
that
that
kind
was
of
the
play.
one. So that's good.
EA announced that Madden on for Switch 2 this year. I don't know if it's Madden 27, 28, whatever it is. The new Madden this year will run at 60 FPS on Switch 2. So it's like finally they've
The
actually put a
question
little
is,
work
will
into it.
Run.
I'm not gonna buy this one at launch or full price because I bought the last one and it was pretty bad. But I'm excited to see the 60 FPS. So if it goes on a good sale, I'll probably pick it up on sale.
Okay.
Mina the Holler has sold 500 million copies.
That's
Pretty good.
I was like, that can't
That
be
is
like
good.
500 million. That's 500,000. Why the hell did I
Oh.
put
No, 500,000. Did you say million?
I said million
500 million.
because
Wow,
I
good
typed in.
job,
I just read
Yacht
off the
Club.
teleprompter.
That is
Yeah, no, 500,000 copies.
No, 500,000 is very good.
That's very good. I hope that's good enough.
Well, here's the thing. I firmly believe that it will be, and if it is not, I firmly believe that it will be in the running for Keeley's Game Awards of the Year awards.
Yeah.
And like for, one of those top 6 or whatever. And I think that a lot of people, I don't think it'll win, but I think a lot of people will see it and be like, wow, it's one of the best games of the year. I better go check it out. Just like how they did for Stray.
Yep.
And if it is not, I'm going to be so mad.
I'm kind of so torn because it's like I want to buy it just to have it and support them, but it's also like if I buy it, it's at the end of like a 25 game list. Like I might not get to it in like 2 years, so I feel like I kind of I try not to buy things just to sit there. So yeah, I kind of waffle back and forth on it all the time. Like I don't know if I should buy this or not. Every time I see it, I'm like, do I just do it anyway?
I
20
think
bucks?
I'm at the point where I am going to just turn on the buffs. What are they called? Buffs. Like
Mm.
the take less damage, deal more damage, just so I can enjoy the game, because I know I'm going to struggle a lot with it as it gets even harder, and I just kind of want to go through the motions and enjoy the game. And if like you can enjoy a game like that, like by doing that, then you should do it, Donnie. It feels like a Zelda game.
I'm not even worried about that. I'm just more like into like, it's not even that. It's just, I understand like
modifiers.
I have a list of things that I've already bought. I want to play all of those things.
That's true.
I have less time. So it's literally just, do I just want to give them $20? It's like part of me does. It's like, yeah, I do, because it's Yacht Club and they make great games. Like part of me wants to just give them $20 and I'll play it whenever I fucking get to it. It might be 3 years from now. I have no idea, but I am thinking like that's exactly where my head is. I'm like, maybe
and then play it on Halloween.
Yeah, but
and even if you don't beat the game, like you play like the first like 2 hours of it.
7 games vying for Halloween title this year. There's so many Halloween games. I'm gonna have Michael Myers and what was the other one? Hellraiser and Somnia from the Dusk Team and New Blood. I'm like, so I don't even think Mina makes my Halloween cut. That's kind of what's holding me back. So
could it make your September cut of autumny games? Or October of autumny games?
I wrote this down earlier because I thought it'd be a good recap for people. I'm clearly leaving out stuff. I didn't, and I kind of stopped midway, so I'm leaving out a lot of stuff. But I basically wrote down that, so we've got the Xenoblade Chronicles 1 patch and Star Fox this month, right? We get Rhythm Heaven Groove and Splatoon Raiders and Xenoblade Chronicles 2 patch next month. Metal Gear Solid 4 in August. September's Fire Emblem, Lego Batman, Onimusha, Dragon's Dogma, Orbitals. October's Rayman and Switch Sports Resort and the Kingdom Hearts Collection and Final Fantasy Resonance. November's Metaphor ReFantazio and what I would imagine we all think is Zelda. Then you get Dragon Quest and Xenoblade Chronicles 3 after that. It's like, and that's not even including the half dozen other third-party games that I'm getting and everything else that's in there. Like, it's stacked. This year is just packed full of games. It's like, the $20 is no problem at all. I think I'm going to buy it. I think I'm just going to give them $20. I just know that I'm not going to play it like anytime soon. Like it's just going to sit there because there's just so many things to choose from.
It's so true.
Yeah.
And it's like not a short game either. Like it's not something you could take like a weekend and like beat in like 6 hours.
And that's what was holding me back.
Yeah.
Yep. Godzilla Destroy All Monsters Melee Remastered is announced by Atari. Goes up against GTA coming out November 3rd. This is coming out, I think, is like 10, 12 days early, right? I played the shit out of this game back when, and I was excited when this game was announced to find so many other people that did too. This seemed like everybody's budget game. I played on the original Xbox. I feel like most people caught it on GameCube. It's an underrated, like it's a Suda 6. Not a great game, but a really fun game, like an underrated game where basically you play, it's a fighting game where you pick your kaiju and you beat the shit out of each other and the city explodes all around you while you do it. And it's just fun. It's just good stuff. So it's funny that they're doing that. And then Chronos is getting a Lazarus DLC expansion, a whole big story expansion. As I continue, that's another game that's like been on my on deck backlog that like one day I'll get to it. And it's like Mina, it's getting buried by everything else. But, maybe one day I'll just get all of it. I'll get the whole Chronos collection. Anyway, that's the news. We have a lot of questions. Delvin has 30 minutes. So
not even.
No, 15.
Damn. Oh, shit. Let's get a move on.
All right. Question number 1, starting with Kyle the Pug.
Fuck you, Kyle the Pug.
Shout out to Kyle the Pug and BMox for helping us with our NWO video today for the podcast.
Good job.
They did those and it was awesome.
What?
The
Exactly.
NWO. You didn't see
What?
all of the tweets.
That's
and
why
stuff
you're
of
big
wrestling?
sexy.
That's why you're big sexy. There you go. Put it in the camera. Too sweet,
Okay.
Rebecca.
Kyle the Pug, on a scale of 1 to yes, how excited are you for the Ocarina of Time remake?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. I'm 64 out of 10 excited.
I'm gonna take the week off. Like 100%.
Oh, I should put in my dates as soon as we
As
know
soon
it.
as it's dated, I'm taking you could bet. I'll be
Thursday
planning
and
vacation.
Friday.
Probably more than that.
Yeah. Will there be a future Zelda Direct showing gameplay? Hashtag thank you, Nate the Hate.
course.
Yes,
Yes, there will
obviously.
be.
Yeah.
And I think the Direct will be like a 40th anniversary,
So do I.
and it'll show a movie trailer.
I agree. I think they're gonna do a blowout. It's gonna be all Zelda. They may
They're
talk
going to give us
about
some stupid little Game and Watch that we don't
merch.
care about.
like I'm not sure if we're gonna get a system. If they don't do a system, they'll do a controller. If they do the game, they're gonna have a big box version of the game. There's gonna be like a master edition or some shit. Like, yeah, I mean, this is the time to sell some shit. This is a big event, and I expect them to go all out for it. So yeah, I think we're gonna get a whole direct.
It's a good time to be a Zelda fan.
It is.
Mhm.
Zelda fans have been starving. I saw people saying that about Mario. They're like, nothing for the Mario.
There's a lot of
fans. We're
people like, where's
starving.
Mario? Yeah.
Feed us. Okay.
Yeah.
BMOX wants to know, why is thumb wrestling the greatest addition to a sports game in living memory?
Hell yeah.
This is why.
And the thumb gets bigger.
It does.
Yeah,
Pressure. You got to shake it.
gotta exercise it. Keep that thumb working.
It's cute, but I don't think we needed the 5 minutes of him playing it. Like, I was like, come
Playing
on.
something. He was
Come on.
playing something. It wasn't that damn game.
Magnum TK asks, so did the hype for a Nintendo Direct pay off? Where was the NSO updates? Smash Bros. NS2 update? There was a ton of what felt like filler games, but the big games were here as well. What grade would you give it? I give it a 7 out of 10. Ocarina of Time Remake and Kingdom Hearts 4 push it up from a 5 out of 10.
All right. Hang on. I want to say something.
There was a lot there.
I'm going to say something.
Okay.
For the folks that have hot takes, and I'm going to call you out since you wrote it in, for Magnum TK, if anybody looked at this direct, minus any game you want, and said it was a 5 out of 10, I feel like you'll never be happy.
Well, Madam T's probably never happy anyway.
I'm being real. I'm not saying you're wrong,
No.
but if you're like, where was this? Why didn't I get that? You'll never be happy.
Mhm.
Look at what this direct gave: an abundance of games in all shapes and sizes and all genres, big new reveals. Like it checked all the boxes. I'm not saying you got to love it, but if you're one of these folks out here trying to tell people it was bad, you'll never be happy.
Clock it.
Like, why were you even watching to begin with?
I probably didn't need to stay home from work for this one. That being said, I'm glad that I did. I would have been kind of pissed off if there were NSO updates in this, because that's the thing that we're supposed to get trickled every other Tuesday night.
I agree.
There's a time and place for that, not in my good Christian Nintendo Direct.
Gotcha.
Smash Bros. NS2 update? Yawn. I don't care about that game.
See?
Filler games? Do you mean third-party games? The support that we desperately need to be taken seriously in the gaming industry? But you just said the big games are here as well. So which is it, Magnum TK? Is it filler games or is it big games? Which is it?
And I don't want to keep picking on Magnum with this, but I will say that there's a lot of this to it. I'm seeing people saying, oh, I wish they showed me more. Yeah, but then when people show you more, why did they show so much? Like,
Yeah.
just nobody's like, there are people really upset that God of War showed a 20-minute. It was like a great 20-minute. And people are like, why are they showing so? It's like, they show too much. Leave a little bit to desire. They leave a little bit to desire. Oh, why do we see enough? I don't know, man.
Can I just say that I feel like they're doing a good job of only looking at like the near future,
Yes.
2026.
Yes.
September Direct, we will get our, first look at our games coming out next year in 2027.
Exactly. Nintendo
Why do you want to hear about a game that's coming out fall next year?
I don't,
this,
honestly.
this has been the thing with Nintendo for, I want to say 2 or 3 years now. They are marketing games like one at a time, usually 1 or 2 at a time, the next thing. They're all focused on Star Fox right now. And then right when Star Fox is going to come out, they're going to transition to everything being about Splatoon. And they're going to try to hype that up and get people going to that. And then they're going to go to the next one. Then it will be Zelda's turn. We didn't need to know everything about Zelda immediately the day it was shown for the first time.
Would I've liked to? Yes. Am I still super hyped and going to devour every piece of information that comes at me? Yes.
It's okay it wasn't an announcement of a logo for something that we have no idea when it's coming. And guess what? Summer Games Fest had a lot of announcements for games that we have no idea when they're coming. The game is coming out this year.
Yeah.
Like, it's not going to take that long. I think because of that, everyone owes them some patience. You don't have to wait a year, like, or 4 years. Like, it'll be here in a couple months.
Mm-hmm.
What's the big deal?
Mm-hmm. Clock it.
I agree.
I don't know if I feel like I want to give it a grade though. Like, if you're saying like that there was no hype for it and you're giving it still a 7 out of 10, like that's still a really good score to me, in my opinion.
I still think this is one of Nintendo's, like, if I was grading it, not my favorite, if I was grading their directs, I think they offered a lot more in this direct than they do in most. And for that reason alone, I'd give it a really high score. I'd give it like a 9.5 out of 10.
I was going to give it a 9.
Yeah.
I loved it. I always thought it was great.
Well, there you have it.
You're never going to please everybody, but I think the things they had there was enough for different people to get.
The mission was accomplished today.
Yes.
They're about to sell a lot of fucking Switch 2s. That's the whole point of this. And maybe that didn't work for you. That's okay. But, like, again, I'm not grading it on my favorite. If you want my favorite score, like, yeah, no, I'm not going to get half of these games. But I think this is one of the better directs they've ever done. Like, they did their job today. People are hyped. People are excited. They're going to sell units. They're going to sell games. Listen, I went and bought like 8 games. I got Fire Emblem. I got Orbitals. I got Rayman. I got so many games. So, yeah. I'm going to get a Xenoblade game. I'm going to buy a Xenoblade game. Again, I'm going to be there day one again. After writing them off forever, I'm back. Because Xenoblade Genesis might be, I mean, it's hard to say, like, game of show when the Zelda thing is there. But because we didn't see a whole lot of Zelda, of the actual games we saw a whole lot of, I think Xenoblade Genesis is my game of show.
Yeah.
I was really excited. I was like, dude, this looks great. So.
Adventures of Elliot comes out June 18th. Deltarune comes out June 24th. Star Fox June 25th. I feel like Deltarune and Star Fox can live together, but I feel kind of bad for Adventures of Elliot coming out just a couple days before Deltarune. Crazy.
That is rough.
I'm actually somewhat worried. There's going to be a lot of games that get lost in the sauce.
Elliot's going to get lost with that release date.
And I worry about teams and devs. Like, we see how many layoffs and stuff we've had. Like, there's too many games coming out right now. It's a great problem for us to have. But have you just looked at a lineup of games? From like August 15th to the end of the year, there's like 7 games coming out a week. Like, all big name game. Like, they're just one after the other, all leading up to GTA.
Hyrule, I think you're in the minority playing Elliot over Deltarune, just saying.
I almost pre-ordered Elliot, but I was like, I'll wait.
Yeah.
But my literal thought with Elliot is, like, if I just give it a little time, I'll get it for half off.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that'll go and sell pretty quick.
Winter Gamer wants to know what was missing from the Direct. Was it something you wanted, or was it just something we have gotten used to seeing in the Direct, but it just didn't happen this time?
I got a big bone to pick.
Tell me.
Where the fuck is Castlevania Belmont's Curse?
That
shit really is coming later to Switch 2, and that
Oh.
hurts my feelings. What do you mean Castlevania won't be on the Nintendo system? What do you mean? Like, that can't possibly be true. I mean, I can play Space Marine 2 on Switch 2, but not Castlevania Belmont's. If that's true, what a colossal miss. What a huge mistake. Because I feel like I cannot be alone in being I want to buy that game on my Nintendo platform. That's where that game should be. I cannot be alone. I will wait for the Switch 2 version, so don't get it wrong. I'm very excited for Castlevania, but, like, how is it not there? How is it not ready? How have you not dropped everything you're doing to make sure that the fucking Switch 2 version is there? Like, what? What are you doing? Because that feels like a Switch-ass Switch game. And, I was a little bummed that I didn't see it.
I will tell you what was missing for me. Mario Kart World updates.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I want a reason to get back into that. It's not. There's nothing.
I also want a reason to get back into it. I'm just afraid. Like, I don't know if they can do that in that game. Like, if they keep that game the same.
I know.
So I almost kind of feel like I want a different Mario Kart.
Yeah, I mean, listen, that's fine. But I love Mario Kart. And maybe I've just gotten so used to like Mario Kart 8 being like the game, like the Mario Kart game that's just so perpetual. And I'm not feeling that way for World, and that's sad.
I mean, Block Fort would get me back, like some battle maps, but I would just, I don't know. I need it to change a little, and I'll reconsider it.
Yeah. Delvin, anything for you?
Call of Duty.
Yeah, that was heavily rumored.
I thought we would see it here. At least get an idea of how it will look or something.
It's also crazy that the Switch 2 is in a position where they're getting a Call of Duty game. They didn't even market it.
Didn't even market it. Didn't say.
They're like, we don't have room for you.
Maybe next time.
We got to give this spot to Ninjala.
Ninjala, give me a fucking ring.
Yeah.
Jujutsu Gami Kaisen Yote of Survivors.
Isn't that funny?
Whatever that was.
Yeah, like, nah.
That name is doing that game a whole disservice.
It is.
Like, that game needs to be called like Survivors Royale or some shit. Like, I was like, what are you doing? But yeah, good call.
I'm going to skip around a little bit just because I want to. Oh, wait. Yeah, Delvin, tell me what. Oh, you said Call of Duty.
Yeah.
I'm just going to skip this one for now because it's a Donnie question. I want one more from Delvin if we can get it. Lewis asked, with Ocarina and Star Fox getting the remake treatment again, what are some older Nintendo games that never got a fair shot that you'd like to see remade? Nintendo games. We're all like going to the Google.
No, I have a couple in my head, but it got kind of remade. But
Well,
I'd like to see it on modern consoles again. Punch
What?
Out. I'd like to see Punch Out now.
Oh, yeah, I think that
Punch
counts.
Out did. Yeah, we.
Punch. Or if you want I would like a good remake of fucking Contra. That seems like a bit much to ask for, but yeah.
Super Metroid has never been remade. I would love for that one to be.
Yeah, that's a good one too.
That's a good pick. I mean, it is so good. It doesn't need it. But
I know. That's how I was going to say Link to the Past, but that one don't need it either.
Right. Yeah. It's like I get what you're saying. I don't know.
You know what'd be
Maybe
fun?
the Oracle games, Oracle
popular
of Seasons
ones.
Ages.
Those are popular ones.
Duck Hunt.
Could you imagine a modern Duck Hunt?
I
Whoa.
It makes a lot of sense.
I have an answer. Yeah. Sorry, I'm glad because it took me a minute because so many of my favorite games have been remade. Even recently, like this generation, I've been swimming in like Donnie's favorite remakes. It's been great. But when the 3D Mario collection was finally unveiled, I was pretty bummed because what they're doing to Ocarina of Time, I've always wanted them to do to Mario 64.
Yeah.
I would love a full-blown Mario 64 remake. You know,
I'm so glad it's happening for Zelda instead of
redo that
Mario.
whole thing would
Holy
be
shit.
wonderful.
I would have been really bitter if it happened for Mario and not for Zelda.
And because of the Mario, I feel like I was tempering my expectations for how far they would go with Zelda. You know, I was, again, very surprised. They are the full send on the Zelda game.
A Total Darkness.
Mm-hmm. Good answer. Good answer. I like that one.
Let me try to get one more in before I go then.
One more question.
Yeah. Before I
Okay. Crawler says here in Canada, Pokopia costs $99. The expansion pass is $49 here. Am I alone in thinking this is extortion? If I want to experience the whole game, I now have to pay $150 for it. This has me worried about DLC costs for the upcoming Pokemon Winds and Waves. What are your thoughts on the DLC costs, and is it only going to get more and more expensive? I will say, yes, I do think the Winds and Waves DLC, that's inevitable, will be more expensive than whatever the Pokopia costs.
I did think the Pokopia expansion when it was announced, I thought
How much is it in USD?
I think it's 35.
Ooh, that's a lot.
It's a lot. I'm wondering if they think, I mean,
That
it's
is a lot.
It's a lot of money, but you got to ask yourself, like, what are you getting for it? Is it a lot of content? And
I don't know. Is it?
You don't know that now because the expansions have yet to be announced. So
It is 3 waves of expansions, which
Right.
makes it a little nicer.
So it's like 3 expansions. So imagine
It's
if
like
every
3
one of them
areas.
was $10 or something
Yeah.
like that, right? But yeah, I mean that's a question that everybody has to make independent of themselves.
Yeah.
I do agree it's expensive, but again, if you're one of those people that play Pocopia for the whole year, then I don't think you care at all. You're like, you just give me more of this.
Wait, it's 3. So it's 3 parts to the DLC, but it's only 2 new locations. I would have assumed that it's 3
think so.
locations: Bubbly Basin, something for 2, and something for 3.
Yeah, I would imagine
That's
it's 3.
weird.
I don't know. You just got to figure that out. And the winds and waves might be more too. And it's Pokemon.
Huh.
Pokemon doesn't really give us a deal.
It is
they have-
very expensive, Crawler, and I'm sorry that
Yeah.
that your Canadian money is not good.
Yes. Sucks to be you.
Damn. No, it doesn't.
Well, at least you got some freedom. You got some impression. You good. You'll be all right.
Get a second job, Crawler? I don't know.
Damn, full Sony.
Yeah.
I mean, the Switch 2 has been for the pairs. That's a fair criticism.
I agree. It is, extortion. I don't know, but it's expensive.
Like the system
Highway
is more
robbery.
expensive
It
than the
is-
Switch, but the system is the cheapest system you can get right now. But
Exactly.
you will pay for the games.
yeah.
You will pay for the upgrade packs. You will pay for the updates. They're getting. Yeah, it's a lot of nickel and diming going on in Switch 2 land.
I will say if you might have to be a little choosier. Like, is Pokopia one of your favorite games that you want to dive back into? Pun intended.
Yep.
If you're like only just kind of wanting to, maybe you just don't get the DLC. Like,
That's kind of.
I
where
don't
I'm gonna
think-
sit.
I think you are experiencing the whole game without getting the DLC.
Yeah.
Like, it's a full game without it. I hate, there are definitely games where buying the DLC, it doesn't feel like a complete game until you get the extra content. I don't think this is one of those. I think that you are getting a full, complete experience without it.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah, I have Pocopia, loved it. I'm not going to get the DLC until I experience way more of the game that I have.
Yeah.
So,
Right.
There's
I'm
no
leaving now.
reason to.
see you, Delvin. I'll talk to you tomorrow, buddy.
Hi, Delvin.
Peace.
We're going to
Later.
shit on Xbox.
Damn right.
Get excited.
Fuck them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just going to wait. I'm going to wait. And if I ever get to the point where the expansion looks like it's worth it, then I'll buy it. I think it's weird for anybody to buy the expansion today anyway. You don't know what's coming.
Yeah, I think
Like, you just wait a little bit at least.
this would be a weird thing to pre-order now.
Yeah, I wouldn't buy this today.
Back to a question for you, Donnie. V105 asked, do you regret not taking that other job at all, given the work jail you are now entering?
A little bit. Sometimes. When I'm frustrated, of course, you do think about those things, what might have been. That other job would have been in being in charge of the software that I'm using because we're so busy. So I think I'd still be busy at the other job because everyone's using the software for the World Cup. I'm on the phone with the people that wanted to hire me daily. So I feel like I'd still be doing it. I'd just be on the other side of the phone. I'd be on the different end. I'd probably be in the room because had they hired me, they would have sent me there. They'd been like, you go there and make sure everyone's happy.
I want to be in the room where it happens, the room where it happens.
But no, I honestly no, because I've talked about this a lot. I get a real good amount of satisfaction from the work that I do. Like, I see my job helping others, and that's why I love doing what I do. I also wouldn't trust so many other people with it. There's nobody that I would work with that I would like leave it to. Like, I'm like, it would mess, like something would happen, So like there's a reason why I've stayed as long as I have. I do feel like somewhat like uniquely positioned to be there, So, yeah, it's a lot of work. I am going to miss the games, but this is why I get paid. Like, this is my livelihood, right? This is my job. So this takes a priority. The games will be there. I'm going to come back in a month or so, and I'm going to be able to talk about Star Fox again. I'm going to be able to play Splatoon. I'm buying all these games. Like, it'll be fine. It'll be okay. I'm gonna miss out a little Star Fox FOMO. That's okay. I've played that game before. We all
They
have.
will be there. I feel like that's
400
definitely
times.
something to remember. Is, people feel like if I don't play it now, like everyone's playing it now, I'm going to miss out.
I
like,
get it. It is a real thing. I do sometimes miss the conversation sometimes.
But it will always be there, and people will still talk to you about it.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. Chimp Biscuit asks, what do you hope for out of these challenges that they're starting to do with Donkey Kong games? What challenges would you like to see going forward? I think user profiles need a big overhaul, and there's some potential here to make things much more interesting.
Yeah, there is potential, but I'm just not yet sold that this isn't just a rebranded thing of
It's a marketing thing.
what's already been there.
Yeah.
The play the game for the sticker or the card, whatever you like. That's
don't
been
care
there
about
the
that.
whole time, and yeah, I don't care about it.
I would rather play the game than like roll barrels.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I actually get mad because one, I don't want to open the NSO app if I don't have to. So on the odd occasions that I do choose to open the NSO app, and then I take my time to scroll to the thing where they have the icons, and I find an icon, I'm like, oh, I like that one. Maybe I'll use that. And I go to click on it, and it goes, oh, you need to go play this game for. I'm like, fuck it, never mind. like forget about it. I'll go play the game I wanted to play instead.
Yeah.
I kind of don't even like that. So this
it's
feels
only for user icons, but now this will be for some
For the
weird
cards.
sticker that you can't even use.
Right. So I feel like this is a gamifying of that same thing.
Yeah.
And this doesn't feel different enough for me to jump on the leaps that I think people are applying this in big broad strokes at the moment. And I just don't know if that's going to be the outcome. I understand how you're getting there. I just feel like we're skipping maybe a couple steps. We're hopping from like A to like H. It's like I kind of need to see like D, E, and F first.
Now, if it was you complete all the Donkey Kong challenges and we'll give you 3 Switch themes.
Now we're talking.
We're talking.
Yeah, like then I would engage and I would do some stuff. I would also just like the themes or like let me buy them. I don't know. I would probably rather give you money
Yeah,
than
me
you
too.
make me play Donkey Kong 94
Me
for
too.
15 minutes. It's like, I don't know. Can I give you $1 instead?
Yeah.
Just give me the thing. I thought that's what our coins were for anyway.
Yeah.
I want.
I don't need it on my user profile to say Rebecca was really good at all of the Donkey Kong games. Like, I don't want that.
Because I feel like that's obviously that's the force that's driving this energy. Is there's a group of people that want like real achievements, and
not though. These are not achievements.
And listen, I'm rooting for you. If you care about achievements, I hope they give them to you one day. I just don't care about achievements. It's not that I'm rooting against you. I'm just not rooting for you. I am indifferent to your cause. If they have it, great. Xbox and PlayStation have it. I know people like it. I don't give a shit about that either. I actually silence all the notifications anyway. I'm like, turn this shit off. I'm like, so it's the same people. I'm like, I don't quit flashing all these trophies and shit on my screen.
Sometimes it's very disruptive to my cutscenes.
I had one, I feel like it's this way out of the box that when you get one, they like automatically take a screenshot of your game. So like one day I opened up my media profile. It's just a bunch of screenshots I didn't take. I was like, what is this?
I just think it's very, it takes me out of the moment to see it.
Yeah, I think it's fine that like there are games that build in achievements, like some of the Mario games and stuff. Like I think that's all fine. And if they wanted to do a system-wide feature, I get it. I wouldn't be against it. But I like
it per game.
I don't use it as like a badge of self-worth. So I don't really care.
Yeah. Okay. XBS says, as we know, there were a bunch of ports of games to the Switch 2 in this Direct. Which game that you already own on another platform are you buying again for the Switch 2?
Which half dozen? I'm getting Space Marine again. I've already bought Tomb Raider again. So yeah, there's several in here that I will rebuy for sure.
None, unless Deltarune counts, but I already bought that on the Switch 2 after buying it elsewhere, so.
We didn't talk about Big Walk.
Oh, the Friend Slop game?
The Friend Slop game, those fucking birds. When that game came up, I was like, what the fuck is this? And then my next moment was, Why is this going to be like the fucking game of the year when I go? Like, you know it is. It's that viral ass game that all the streamers play, and then everyone talks about how everyone else should play it. Why do I feel like that's going to happen?
Like a knockoff of Peak.
Yeah, I was like, what is this?
Big Walk.
Big
That's
Walk.
fine. That's fine. I don't play Friend Slop.
Yeah, I think that's
yeah.
all that really comes to mind. I can't remember all of those other games. Oh, Metal Gear Solid. I'll do that as well. But Space Marine, I love that game. Everyone should get it. Space Marine 2 is fantastic.
I am not going to buy it day one, but there is a greater than zero chance that someday I will buy Kingdom Hearts trilogy.
Thank you. That seems up your alley.
I own Kingdom Hearts 1 for the PlayStation 2, and I liked it when I was a child.
It seems up your alley.
I just fear it. I am afraid of it.
XBS says Tomb Raider is the game for you. Rise of the Tomb Raider is my favorite Tomb Raider game. So the way I ran to the eShop to buy that again, I was so excited. And I will definitely find some time to at least get a few hours into it because I adore that game. I loved playing that. Have you ever played it?
Tomb Raider?
The Rise of the Tomb Raider.
Oh,
You've
God,
never
no.
played any of the trilogy. We talked about this the other day. Yeah. Rise of the Tomb Raider's intro is so compelling. It's so captivating. It's so tense, and like looks great. Like I'm a big fan. I really put Rise of the Tomb Raider over. It's my favorite of the trilogy. I think it's the best of the bunch.
Nice. Did I say it was
Yeah,
like
see,
I probably did say that.
Sean says Rise is one of my favorite games ever. Yeah, like Rise of the Tomb Raider is really good. Like on the Rushmore of like that era of games. Like that
Well,
generation.
if I ever play a Tomb Raider game, I'll make sure it's that one.
Like when I think of that era of those AAA third-party action games and all the ones we got, like Rise sticks out to me. It's like that's one of the better ones you could pick from.
Mm-hmm. I'll keep that in mind. John 32 asks, any concerns about Star Wars Zero Company out August 27th and then Fire Emblem a few weeks later? Any tactics fatigue concerns?
Zero Company is not coming to Switch, right?
Tactics fatigue concern. I feel like that's a very hard 3 words to say in a row. Say that out loud.
Tactics fatigue concerns.
It's like very like sharp words. Tactics
gotcha.
fatigue concerns.
Yeah, the Star Wars Zero Company is not announced for Switch. So these are coming out on different platforms. So I think that helps. At least Switch players won't. Like, I'm very excited for Zero Company. It's actually maybe my low-key, like, kind of the game that won me over most, I think, from this past week. Like, I'm really into what that's doing. I think that game looks really great, but it's not on Switch, so I'll get it on Steam. I don't
Garrett
think so.
says absolutely not.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like tactics people want to play a lot of this, so getting more of it sounds like a good thing. I don't think that's going to happen.
A question from Yarden Angel: why does Rebecca always look confused when
He's
she
right.
reads the
You
question?
do that a lot.
What?
No, you get like you're questioning what you're reading while it's happening.
Sometimes questions have typos or do not grammatically make sense, and I have to kind of fix it in my head while I'm reading it.
True.
It's easier if I've written it myself.
It is Star Wars
I know what I'm trying
XCOM,
to say.
but they really nail the Star Wars part. Like it looks and feels very good Star Wars, and yeah, they act like I feel like Star Wars. It feels like you're, I don't know, the tactics based strategy gameplay with Star Wars is a good. It's like a board game. It's a very good fit.
Captain Awesome says, so September is stacked. Remember, we have Batman and 007 still cooking. So
And
what games?
007. Goodness.
What games are you playing? What games are going to the back of the line for you guys? September
Okay.
specifically?
Yeah, let me try and figure
Yeah,
this
do you have a
out.
list? I literally forget.
I'm going to tell you what I bought at GameStop, so we'll start there. That's the easiest thing I can do. I bought...
I have a list.
Go ahead.
Blood of the Dawnwalker.
Yep.
Orbitals.
Day one.
Wolverine.
Yeah.
Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave.
Day one.
Dawn of War 4.
Nope.
Control Resonant.
Day one.
Silent Hill Townfall.
It looks
Did I
great,
say
but
that right?
but it's
Can't
not making
read
the
that
cut.
font. That's not a good font. Don't like that font. Hot Wheels Infinite Rush.
Maybe.
Onishuma Way of the Sword.
I'm probably gonna wait for Black Friday on the Hot Wheels game.
Valor Mortis.
No, absolutely not.
Trails in the Sky second.
I feel like that's a GVG game. Nope. I was watching I think John posted a Reacts cut up of theirs. And the little bit that I saw on Blue Sky while I was like scrolling by was them reacting to the sizzle reel. And I was laughing because like I saw in the sizzle reel, I was like Metal Gear Solid, Space Marine 2, and I don't know what the game was, but some guy was like, Lords of Atelier Fallen, like go back, rewind. I was like, what the fuck is he on about? Like, yeah, like he picked out like the one game out of all of them I didn't know, and I was like, "What in the Blairet is Garrett Bland is going on over at GVG?"
All right, wait, I got two more. Minecraft Dungeons the second.
Yeah, I'm not gonna. It's too many games. It's not making the cut.
All right,
looks
and then
good.
Dynasty Warriors 3 Complete
Day one.
Edition Remastered Deluxe with Knuckles.
Day one. See what I mean? I have too many games.
But wait, there's more.
There's always more.
Halloween the game, September 8th.
He says Trails. I do believe you're right. Whatever the Trails game was, they were popping for the Trails game. I'm getting Halloween.
RuneScape Dragon Wilds.
Getting that one too.
There's some that I'm not reading because I don't think anybody or their mom cares about it. Warhammer 40,000 Dawn of War 4. Is that something people care
Yeah, I'm
about?
not gonna get Dawn of War 4.
Dune Awakening.
Yep.
Garfield Escape from Monday.
Thankfully, I can pass that one because I'm already out like $500 in this exercise. Like, good God.
Hell is Us.
No, pass.
Ace Combat 8 Wings of Thieves.
I'm gonna pass on that one too. I know everyone's really excited about that one, but I've just never gotten into Ace Combat, so I'm gonna pass.
Okay.
I've never really given it a try. Maybe a sale one day.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm getting all those games.
I think I'm getting 0.
So I ordered Switch Sports, Rayman, Orbitals, and the Fire Emblem Collector's Edition, all from GameStop today. I also have Mouse PI physical pre-ordered. I'm getting Hollow Knight pre-ordered, and then whatever the digital games that I'm going to pick up the other half dozen. I've already ordered Splatoon. I've already ordered Star Fox. Right, I will get whatever Zelda. Like, I'm packed.
I'll still be playing all my summer games, and September is the start of school for me anyway, so I'm very glad that there's nothing that I want to play.
At this point, I feel like I need to take 3 months off to catch up.
Yeah.
Like, there's just so many games. Like, so many.
Yeah. Okay. Shiv UK asks us, as a Xenoblade fan, I feel almost guilty at having the definitive versions of all the games and a new entry on the way to the Switch 2. Well, welcome to the big leagues, Shiv. Xenoblade has earned its spot. How do you feel about the treatment of your favorite franchises on Switch, and what do you hope for on Switch 2? Too greedy to be thinking about this so early on? Shiv, it feels good to be a Zelda fan.
Yes, it does.
My favorite franchise has always been well represented with a game every year and is being treated very nicely on the Switch too.
Sorry.
What's your favorite franchise, Donnie?
The same. Yeah, no, like everyone knows. Yeah, no, I'm a Zelda stan. I was trying to find whoever wrote our next questions. I forgot to put their name down. Hobik sent in our last question. Let me see if I can think about something else. I mean, it's kind of hard to say the treatment of the franchise when like so many of these are just like one game. I mean, I'm pretty through the roof on what Nintendo's doing currently with the Switch 2. It feels like a real turning of the page, both like within their own internal teams, but also in their approach to like their platform. I don't know what it is. It just feels like Nintendo's kind of entering a new era. They're not acting so much like Nintendo. Like this Star Fox game looks fantastic. And when we saw it, the first thing I said on our podcast was it doesn't look like a Nintendo game. And that's what caught me by surprise. And lo and behold, it's not. It's from the people that made Mario Kart Live. That's fucking insane.
Oh yeah.
You know, like that's blowing my mind. Look at what they've done with Donkey Kong. Look at what they're about to do with Ocarina. Like they're not all hits. I didn't like Yoshi, but they're trying something different. And I feel like Mario Kart World's
Mario Kart World is the same. Yeah, I mean it is something different, and I feel like they're kind of stepping out of their comfort zone.
They're
on the
taking
Switch
big swings. Yeah,
right.
Exactly. They're trying. Like they're being inventive. They're doing new things. It's not, the same thing. And the Switch one felt a lot like the Wii U. If you had both, most people didn't. But if you had both, it felt real familiar for a long time. Switch 2 doesn't feel familiar at all. And I think that's a big surprise considering what it is. When you see it, it's just a Switch. It's a bigger, better Switch. A lot of people are like, it's just more Switch. Yeah, but what you're playing on it isn't anything like a Switch.
Yeah.
So I feel like that's the biggest thing.
XPS says, I think Mario Kart World gets unfair hate. It's a great game. I like it more than most people do.
And I feel like a lot of my criticism sounds like hate. I don't hate it. I'm just like not that interested, I guess. It's like, it's not hate. I'm not saying it's bad. If anything, I think it's pretty great. Like what they did with the world and how they interconnected all together is impressive.
It's very impressive.
It's very beautiful, right? The music's fun. I'm just not that compelled by it. I kind of feel like I would have preferred a more traditional Mario Kart. I think the byproducts of the design of Mario Kart World, I don't click with as much. I have real complaints. I do feel like if I'm not playing in a big online race, it's like I feel like the maps are too big. Like I almost like need to contain people to create a little more chaos.
Yes, Knockout Tour is so fun.
Knockout Tour is fantastic. And honestly, when I play Mario Kart World, that's all I really play is Knockout Tour, because sometimes I just find the other side. I unlocked everything. I went through and unlocked all the races and got all the cups. Like we did the thing, but it just doesn't scratch that I want to keep playing online with my friends itch that Mario Kart 8 did. It's not, and it's, for me, it's not real close. Like I feel like there's a big part of missing. I feel like sometimes when I'm driving that game, there's a lot of space between players. Sometimes I kind of feel like I'm just driving around. I'm like, I don't know, it's kind of bored. I feel like that's where Knockout Tour livens it up a bit. And that's what I feel like I'm missing. Like I would love a big battle mode overhaul or something, like some new tracks to come back. Maybe they rotate some old ones through. I feel like I just need a little bit more traditional thing there. But I don't know. I don't even really know what it is. I've tried it a bunch and I fall out of favor with it pretty quickly.
Yeah, that was a little bit of a detour from the question, but I feel similarly.
Sorry.
No, that's okay. Anything else before the last question?
Nah.
Okay.
Let's wrap it up.
From Hobeek. The first Kingdom Hearts 4 trailer to be shown since the initial teaser 4 years ago. I didn't realize it was 4 years ago. What? Okay.
Why didn't Zelda show us more? Oh my God, Kingdom Hearts! Oh my God,
it's the first trailer shows up in a Nintendo Direct of all places. I would never have guessed this, but I'm very excited for it. Hobeek said, since I know Shack hosts are not the biggest Kingdom Hearts fans here, is my actual question for the show. Did anything take you completely by surprise? As always, you guys are great. Thanks for the emergency cast. Thank you, Hobeek. That was very surprising. I think that's really cool that it first showed up in a Nintendo Direct as the second to last thing, got people talking about it. I thought it was super cool even before they showed 4 that they had all 3 of them come in without cloud versions. I'm like, nice, finally, that's great. Kingdom Hearts is a series I would like to get into someday. Did anything take me completely by surprise? No.
My answer is no, but I want to bend the question a little. It's hard to take me by surprise and anyone that listens to my show because I'm chasing the rumor mill. I'm on the Reddits. I'm combing through news stories. So on face value, Kingdom Hearts being shown in a Direct, like a brand new one, Does that take me by complete surprise? Like complete surprise, never thought it would happen? No. Because it's Square, like a Final Fantasy game. Like
Square plays very well with Nintendo.
I wouldn't have guessed that they would have kicked off a brand new game here, but like if you told me that, I would have been like, it's believable.
Yeah.
Now, is it believable that Xenoblade Chronicles Genesis was here? Absolutely, because they've been due. They're prolific, Monolith's prolific. They put out a bunch of content. So like we all kind of thought Xenoblade would show up sooner or later. Does that mean I was completely surprised by how great I think Xenoblade Genesis looks. It looks like a big leap up. I was like, yo, this looks so. Yeah, like I always say that seeing is believing, not Nate the Hate telling you what's happening. Seeing is believing.
And I was just gonna say, I do feel a little sad that we already knew that Ocarina of Time, was in existence. We knew it was gonna be here. We were pretty sure it was gonna be here. It had been on people's lips for the past month. Would it have been like so cool to not have had any idea and to see that and be like, what the fuck? But yes. It doesn't change my excitement for the game existing at all.
That's the thing that I argue all the time. It never does because you get to see it.
Yes. What would have been like surprising, like holy crap, did not expect that at all. Complete surprise would be like new 3D Mario coming out January, or like something that like was not even leaked a little bit, not even like thinking about it. There's no chance it's gonna happen now. I would have caught me completely by surprise for a full-blown showing of Pokemon Winds and Waves, because they don't normally do that in directs like that. Like that kind of stuff might have surprised me. Stuff that I'm like, that's not going to happen here. Yeah. I feel the same way, Donnie.
I felt very surprised when I laid eyes on what Ocarina of Time is going to look like.
That did surprise me.
Yeah, that was a surprise.
That was the biggest surprise.
It surprised me because, like I said, I didn't think they would go that hard. Like, they're really doing the thing, and I just questioned that from the get-go. Even though it was said it was remade, like, there's a lot of people say remake means a lot of different things game to game, right? Like, I had tempered expectations, just like with Star Fox.
Yeah.
And I think now, moving forward, my expectations may creep up. Because clearly Nintendo, like they're entering their cinematic era. Like it feels like, I don't know if them started making movies or something, but like they look like they're about to change their game, like their games. And I mean, this is different. Like I said, they're taking big swings. They're really going for it, and I'm very impressed by that. No amount of knowing it was going to be there was ever going to take that away from us.
Yeah, agreed.
And I understand that we yearn for the day. It's the internet. Like they're predictive markets constantly. Everyone's constantly trying to figure out things all the time. I feel like you can't possibly listen to podcasts and keep that, that innocence at all times. Like it's the internet, and especially when these games are made and it takes years to make them. Somebody's going to find out. Someone's going to leave the company. Someone's going to talk. Like it just happens. That happens. It never ruins my fun. Just like Star Fox. They said Star Fox was coming. And we all talked about what it could be. And then we saw Star Fox. And we saw the cutscenes. And we saw that's nothing ever takes that place. You can tell me that all you want, but when it looks that good, then it over delivers. So
I was hoping that it would be something like outrageously different like that. But like you, I was tempering the expectations and like, would I have been like disappointed if it wasn't? No, this is my favorite game series. This is one of my favorite games. I'm going to love it and enjoy it no matter what they do with it.
I also think for certain games, and I think Zelda definitely one of them. For certain games, I think the leak helps it because it builds enthusiasm. It builds anticipation. Everyone's talking about it, so everyone tunes in. We woke up this morning.
That's
we
true.
All saw it. Today was big direct energy. People were fucking hyped. And Nintendo knew that and delivered.
Yes.
And whether it's a miss for you or not, they delivered today.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And that's infectious. That's fun. Right? And I think people talking, well, Nate the Hate said Zelda's going to be there. Is it actually going to be there? Oh, Rebecca, I did tweet at him today. We traded a couple comments back and forth.
Nice.
While it was happening, I was screenshotting our Discord and posting on Blue Sky. And they were losing as it started to tick away. 15 minutes left to go, 12 minutes to go. As we started to get close, people were like, it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. And I was like,
knew it was going to end the show, right?
I was
Did
like,
anyone think that wasn't the case?
I was screaming, you fuckers, you stand for your man. We stand with Nate the Hate in this community. Okay?
Were there really people that thought it was not going to end the direct, though?
I don't know. I mean,
You
no,
knew
me,
that, right?
definitely. Of course. I had complete faith throughout. But there was. It was happening. Multiple people. And we were just arguing. And it made honestly, Discord was super. I had a lot of fun today. Today was a day that reminds me why I ever wanted to start doing any of this to begin with.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like all I wanted to do all day was find all the news, read all the things, brew other things, come talk to you about it. Because I live for this. This is so great. I didn't even see my family. Wife came in. I was playing the Star Fox demo. She's like, hey, you want to? I'm like, absolutely not. We're not doing that. I got a pod. She's like, you're podcasting. I'm like, well, of course. My daughter's like, a new Zelda came out today. She's like, oh, I get it. Okay.
Wait, I'm looking at your exchange with him. Did they not expect to see?
Yeah, he was like, what do you mean? I was like, they're losing hope.
More nervous. I'm getting nervous.
I'm getting nervous.
It's real Nate won.
I love it. It's fun. It's just good. I don't know what I call like social fodder. It's good community building.
Yeah.
Remember, like you said, we remember days like these. We talk about them for years to come.
Yes,
we talk about meeting Caro at Nintendo Shack or getting in line for a pre-order or the day, like I have talked about all the time, the day that fucking Metroid was at Metroid Prime 4 and then the other Metroid was announced. Like we got off the show and I was like, everybody get back.
Get back on.
The Metroid's here.
Go look at the artwork that I just sent you on Discord of Baby Link.
I think we're gonna. Oh wow! I saw a lot of people. They didn't like there's like a chibi nature to it.
It's because he has a big head. It's just because he's a kid. He's not going to have that big head when
I don't
he's
think
an
it's
adult.
going to look like that in gameplay.
No. It's also his hair floof makes it look bigger than it is. He's got floofy hair, and once he puts that hat on,
I'm okay.
It's not going to look like that.
I'm okay for a big-headed Link.
I'm glad they kept him so blonde. I feel like it was very apparent in Ocarina compared to some of the later games of just how golden blonde he is, and like they kept that.
Yeah, I'm picturing like this big budget CG kind of atmospheric cinematic look of a Zelda right in time for them to announce a very similar movie trailer. I feel like these things are to go hand in hand, and Nintendo's about to make a bunch of money. Like, you know, sometimes I don't give them a lot of credit because they do like some crazy things, like try to sell Switch Sports again. They're like, hey, we put table tennis. Like, you can buy it again, you know? But then sometimes you see them and you're like, they know exactly what the fuck. Like, they're really good at this.
Yeah.
You know, they're really good. Like, I feel like Nintendo really, I'm sure everyone does, but I feel like Nintendo's business is more dependent on them, like, creating moments. It's like they're, you know, they really try to line things up together.
They do.
There's like a real synergy with them.
They do.
Like, they wait for the right moment. They're very, very good at that. And this is the shot in the arm that I know, and this is not crazy because I realize the Switch 2 is selling really well. It's just like kind of its reputation after the pricing, after all the news, after the scuttlebutt and all the things. This is a real shot in the arm that I think the Switch 2 really needs. You know, because I feel like all of that criticism with a game like this is a megaton, right? This is a huge, huge thing. Like what Breath of the Wild was or Odyssey. Like this is going to just, the narrative goes out the window because people don't care. You don't care anymore because we're talking about Ocarina of Time and not, you know, Donkey Kong Bonanza or something else.
Yeah.
Like, this is a big, big fucking deal.
Millions of people will buy a Switch 2 for this.
Like without listening to anyone say anything about what they don't care. Like exactly. They don't care. It all goes out the window.
At that wedding that I was talking about, one of my other cousins was talking with my dad about Zelda, and my dad was telling him, and Ocarina is going to be coming. This was before. And he asked me, my cousin asked me, he's like, do you think it's coming? Like, do you really think that it's I was like, yeah, man, it's coming out this year.
Real.
He's like, it hasn't been announced though. I'm like, it's coming out this year.
Yeah. How exciting is that like we don't have to wait. Think about where we were when Breath of the Wild was first shown. How long we waited for that game. And now we're like, here's
from
the Zelda
2013 to 2017, 4
and
years.
it's out in a couple months. So you put us in two different places, and then that's why if you felt like I reacted so kind of severely.
I wonder how long it's been in development for.
Yeah, I mean, it had to be at the very least 3 years, you'd think, but maybe even longer. I'm interested to hear all about it. Is this yet another new studio that we don't know they're working with? Is this in house?
Right. We don't know.
So many
we
questions.
really don't know.
We really don't. Man.
And I would. This is a game that I really want to hear the development story behind. Like, why did they decide now's the right time? Why did they decide this direction? Like,
I don't think they would because they never do that. But this is a movie. This is
know.
a game that I would totally watch a documentary for.
I know.
I want to know all about it. And maybe we'll get another.
We need somebody to do investigative journalism and make a documentary.
We're gonna get a new Historia, like we're getting a new book, like that. Like yeah. It's the nostalgia is going to wrap around us. It's going to be so good.
I'm going to go play.
It's going to be so good, Rebecca.
Maybe
when you see that image stacked on top of each other, it's like, holy shit. Like,
maybe I'll start a save file on the NSO so I can play it in bed.
Yeah.
That's kind of cheating, though.
I've never really dabbled too much with the 64 stuff on NSO because the controller experience matters to me so much.
I know. That's why I'm thinking it's not going to feel real.
That's every time you start trying to like double map a macro and a C button, I lose all. I'm like, absolutely.
Wait, I have it. I have the N64 controller though.
Then totally fine. I also have it. I just never took it out of the box. But for me, like having the controller is like a kind of a big part of it.
It is.
I feel like it's incomplete if I'm trying to like. I honestly, it took me a long time to adapt to the 3DS. Like my biggest kind of take with that was the 3DS felt weird.
Wait a second. There's no chance that they like add in a Master Quest, do you?
I absolutely do. That's happening. I think there'll probably be a whole Master Edition. There'll probably be some big box special edition with a gold case and some shit. And like, yeah, they're about to make. Remember what they did when Breath of the Wild happened? You got like the box, and you get the little box, and you get the big box, you get the controller and the bundle, and the case. Like that's what I would expect.
No, I mean the Master Quest, like
I know. I know exactly what you're saying. Yeah, this should be the definitive edition. So I would assume that would either be there or is maybe an expansion or something that comes later. I could see them doing that, but I would expect it to be there.
I'm so excited.
I mean, I actually, now that I say that, I guess maybe I don't know. If the design of the game has been completely remade,
that's what I mean.
Then yeah, you're right. Maybe they couldn't. But they could
but
put
3DS was it's like mirroring and then like adding like cows and stuff.
Yeah, I don't know. That's a good question. Yeah, I realized that every time I was thinking, I just kept thinking of what Ocarina was. This isn't that. This is what Ocarina is about to be. Yeah. Who knows what that is? Who knows? What if you could play it co-op? I have no fucking idea. Like, like
co-op where the second player is Navi as you go.
Like I really, we have no idea. We have no idea. All we can do is
I need to go because I need to shower and go play Ocarina of Time.
Yeah, enjoy it.
So exciting. Donnie, we'll miss you.
We're
gonna take good care of Nintendo Shack while you're gone.
I hold
we promise not to light everything on fire.
I don't care what they do with PSVG, but we care about this show.
We won't get the numbers out of order and mixed up because we have to end the last show on the date that we found out.
Oh, that's not ever gonna happen because we're gonna take breaks off during.
No, we're not. No. We gotta make it happen. We gotta make it happen.
I think it's gonna happen.
It's gonna happen.
It was just a funny idea.
No, it's gonna happen.
But I'm gonna miss everyone as I go to work relentlessly. If I can make a show here and there, I will try.
Will you be contactable?
I'm working on my computer, so I'll have.
You're
Discord
not gonna
up.
Be off the face of the earth.
No. I'll have Discord up. You'll see me. I won't be playing games, and honestly, I think specifically for Shaq, I think I'm working like every Sunday for the next month.
Yeah.
My next Sunday off is July 5th, and that happens after I work an 18-hour day on the 4th. So I'm not going to come back. Right. It's just a lot of hours, a lot of hours.
I need listeners to please continue to write in questions with as much zest as you do when Donnie asks, because it feels like whenever me or Delvin ask questions, ain't nobody got any questions to say.
That's because I'm a question whore, and when I ask for questions, especially when we don't get a lot, like I'm a member of like 13 Discords, and I'll go into all of their channels. They have like creator channels, and I'll post for questions there. I'll also tag people, like I have specific people that I will go and be like, hey, can I get a question for the show? You know,
Well,
because I'm trying to
do
fill
that.
it out. So yeah, listeners, if you can help fill it in,
Yeah, help me out here.
that would be great.
All right, anything to say before we wrap up?
What a great way to send it off.
There really is. You
good
couldn't
night,
ask for a better
Koopalings.
game.
Yeah, like what a direct, what a day. But honestly, for all the things announced, they only had to show one thing, and they only had to show it for 10 seconds, and that was enough. I'm over the moon. I'm so excited.
Oh, I'm so happy.
Yeah.
All right, we will see you on the other side, Donnie. Take us out.
Good night, Koopalings.
Whenever you're ready.
All right. This is Frederick from Fire Emblem Awakening. And I forgot the line already. What?